Wait. Oh boy, has it started to record?
It started to record.
Okay.
Welcome to
Ilya
session
12.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, I number them when I know the number's accurate because whenever I make a new document at like the day after a session, I always number it the thing after. my notes go 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah,
12.
it's like
Because
the beginning pilot.
I was just like going really slow. Like I didn't need notes for you guys in the chateau because you guys were just like in a place and I just knew. I was mainly just using stat blocks and just I knew where everybody was.
I did that for the episodes too.
Mm-hmm.
The Monster of the Week episodes.
I will not be taking any fucking notes.
Good.
The fact that you're doing this recording is actually really freeing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I just need to listen back to it and
Mm-hmm.
like,
You're up to
literally
speed.
like
Yeah.
when I listened back to it today and I was like, I need
There
to
was
be
stuff
writing
that
stuff down.
There's stuff that I forgot about.
Mhm.
I should do that.
It's very helpful.
How was the
I
audio
will-
quality?
It's pretty
better,
good.
Yeah.
Like it's better than the audio quality of the microphones, which is
Of the what?
which is a shame.
Oh,
when
you
I
gotta
point
send
the
us
mics,
those too.
No
it's
way.
not worth it.
Really?
Like it's
Unlistenable?
it's not unlistenable. It's just we're in a fight,
Oh.
so it's just a session. It's like a recording and a half of us in
Math.
combat,
Okay.
I mean,
and I'm just like
that's the struggle of every podcast, right?
we start the record. Yeah, exactly.
Is long combat is pretty boring to listen
We
to.
start the combat by me realizing that I need to roll initiative and layer action damage for 10 people, and I'm just floundering with that for a bit as I'm like, you guys roll your things, and I'm like rolling 20 d10, 20 d20s.
Oh my god.
It's a lot.
That kicks ass. That's a really nice dice.
Yeah.
Nice dice.
It's a plum dice.
Nice.
It's got green.
It's
Nice
got
is
green,
nice.
just like his hair. Or his skin. His skin's
Skin. Your hair's
It's-
black.
Yeah, I guess.
Question mark?
Black hair.
Black hair or
Is that a
hair
song?
that is
Black
so
hair,
dark green that
hair,
it appears black.
Black horse in
hair.
a cherry tree.
Yeah, that's
What?
what I'm thinking of.
What in God's name are you talking about?
Cherry tree.
Garen told you that she got attacked and that the book was stolen.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Can I, on the record, ask some dumb questions? Really quick?
Are they
They're relevant
okay?
to the campaign, but I do want it to be on
You guys
the
know
record.
where we're at. You guys you listened to a speech. He's talking about he wants to. I hated having to write this, but like this is my hardest thing to do as a villain. Like writing villains that are just dumb. He's like, I want things to go back the way they used to be.
Yeah.
Like that phraseology to me is
I was
so
like-
difficult.
It's so
So like
broken.
5,000 years ago, buddy, were you even alive? What do you mean?
The
Hello?
Oh my god.
reunification. I forgot the whatever. The reincarnation, not whatever. The event was like in the last century. It's not 5,000 years ago. Oh shoot! Hi Emily. It's Emily. Chowder, shush.
You're fine. Stop. Silence. Small creature.
Emily.
Char. You
There's
might have
a
to say hi to her. She's gonna be mad.
She was going to, and then we realized how hot it was going to be, and we don't have AC, so she stayed back to keep an eye on Lilith.
Oh, you keep it? Yeah. Okay. She got to play Spirit today, Name Wow. That was so good.
Oh, your head.
Cheddar is a
Like,
freaking.
where's my friend?
Where's my favorite dog?
Where's my friend?
Where's
Yeah, where's
Dio?
Dio?
Where's my one and only friend?
Sorry, he was at home. He didn't want to be tormented by you today.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's so tired. It's kind of funny because Kira was like, don't jump in my face. Don't jump in my face. Oh, did And then she Kira like, actually put her in her face? Yeah, but like
Where'd
very
you get
gently.
that shirt?
So me and Nate went to a concert last night. Just randomly. So
That's a
his
cool shirt.
It's really cool. It reminds me of Red Dead, but it's
Ooh, yeah.
the opening band for
Cord blonde.
Yeah. Or this other band called Dead South. Use that tool. So I was like, it's not deep cell. It's dead cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both are true.
Going to Miss Veneman's lodge place, the lot in Forest Grove.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was very fun. He got free tickets. We got like front
What?
row, like
Wow.
free tickets. He met up with him at Jits, Nate did, the band member.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, I'm having a show tonight. Like, I can give you tickets. You know, no big deal if you come. And so we're thinking it was gonna be like a really like chill, low key concert, but it was
Like an
actually a
actual
really
concert.
like
Whoa.
epic, pretty cool
That's
concert.
cool.
We got like chairs and front row seats for free. Yeah. Sorry, that's
The
true.
Beast is called.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You guys are in the recording now. You exist
Oh,
in
yeah.
the universe.
Immortalized
We're
forever.
recording this conversation. I guess that's illegal if we're recording and you guys don't
oh,
know.
she was already on the
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
Jail.
No!
We're not publishing it. It's just for our listening so
The
that we don't
only thing
forget
I
what
would-
happens in
Yeah.
the last session.
I thought about like maybe taking a snippet and trying to do like a funny like animatic to it, and then I'm like, no, because my voice is not.
You could do it.
That would be
voice.
honestly that would be fun.
It'd be cute.
I don't know. I am afraid to listen to it because of how much I don't like my voice.
I will say
You
you
get
get
used to it.
used to it, but
I know.
it does take a. There is a
Like I've
large
listened
barrier
to
entry.
I've listened to recordings of myself, and I know that if I like do it for a
Mhm.
while,
We can get there.
yeah, I'll totally get there. That takes a bit.
Mm-hmm. Like listening
Um,
back to this, I'm like, talk deeper. Stop talking so high.
Talk deeper.
Oh, for time.
Why?
Because I don't want to sound like, oh my gosh, hi guys, it's me.
I sound like this all the
I just want
time.
to sound.
I
I don't
sound
know.
really gay.
I sound
Hey,
extremely
guys.
deep every time I speak, and it makes me very uncomfy.
Oh,
Mm.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
good.
Okay, Lucas. Questions.
Ask your questions.
And this was prompted by this literal situation coming up 2 seconds ago in your recap.
Yeah.
What are everyone's pronouns?
Mm.
Because we've literally used all of them for
Garen.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
For
Wait,
Garen,
everyone,
for
I feel
Endo,
like has the
for-
like
Like,
he and then they, she, they.
if
all-
if not
yeah.
just like any.
Important people. Camille. She, her.
Mhm.
Endo. They, them.
Okay,
Oh,
fuck.
because we've
We-
used
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
him,
I
and
I
she,
slip
her.
so
Yep.
much. It's bad.
Okay. And though they them.
Gasparis, like he, they.
Hell yeah.
Garen.
I love that for him.
She,
I
her.
love a he, they.
Garen has gone across the board.
Yeah.
Garen
You
has.
guys haven't talked to Garen that much.
Garen has
No.
literally been this like since the school counselor guidance counselor little moment.
Yeah.
Literally,
She was
the
like,
whole breadth
hey,
of everything.
You're okay.
So
Can you tell me anything? Do you need to tell me? I was trying so hard to be like, oh, she, her.
okay, cool. She, her.
Oh, Daron.
She, her.
That bitch. I don't know. He's just he's an old crotchety man.
No pronouns,
He,
only
him.
Daron.
The panda can't tell you their pronouns. Hinda, she, they. Urok, he, him.
Mm-hmm. Daria.
Daria. Probably yeah, she, they. I had initially made them a drag queen glamour bard,
Hmm.
but I didn't have the confidence to do a drag voice or like a drag character.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Because it's a lot okay,
just
and like
gotta
I
watch more of the
I
drag
didn't
queens
want
with
them to
them.
pull focus, and I know they would have pulled focus, and I needed you to focus on the fight.
I just ate the worst fry ever.
Like the
I
burnt,
don't know
no.
what that was. It tasted like
burnt
weed.
shit. Oh,
like weed. Oh no.
it was not what I thought
Somebody
you were
dropped their Reverend Green inside the fries.
dropping.
What was-
You're hanging out with your dad too much.
What is
You're saying
Reverend
the, you're saying the
Green?
randomest shit concern. Your Reverend Green was in the fries.
Is that like electric lettuce?
Yeah, I like saying the devil's lettuce
The
person.
devil's lettuce is
Devil's
really
lettuce is
good.
my favorite.
Grass token up.
Grass.
Literally,
I need
like,
to say grass more. Alexa, I'm gonna go smoke some grass. She's gonna be like, I hate you.
like literally, Dad will just like walk into like a bus or like a room,
Smells like
or like
rat.
whatever, and he'll be like, "Someone's smoking up in here. It smells like rat."
Oh my
We got to the top of the ski lift and we slid down, and really loudly, Paul was just like, "Oh, it so smells like someone's token up here." We're like, "Paul,
Literally.
shut
Oh
up!
my
You're
god.
gonna
so
get beaten
funny.
up by these high schoolers."
It's so funny because he I think he, like me, thinks that all the terms for weed over the years are very funny.
Oh, they're great.
And so he says them, but he has never done weed basically ever. He has now,
I feel like it
once.
wouldn't affect him.
but
I think that's basically what he said, right?
I don't.
I don't
know if
believe him.
I don't believe him, and I also don't know if he took. He's a cautious dude, so I don't know what kind of dose he was operating on. I have seen him very drunk before. Have you?
The drunkest I've seen him was when we made those margaritas that Jill got us, and it was just sugar and alcohol, and we all got drunk immediately.
Yeah.
Like he gets giggly.
Yeah,
which
it's
is very
weird.
funny.
I don't think I like that.
Which is
I don't
very
like
It's
that energy
it's
for
weird.
Paul.
It's weird.
For
Like,
Pal.
looking at him in that state and being
Just
like, "I'm your
super
future son-in-law."
ready.
Oh,
You know,
I
It's
like
insane.
very
It's amazing.
flushed, very flushed, and also giggly is very funny.
Humanizing.
It's like, oh, you're not a robot. Good.
So I don't know what weed would do for him or to him, but who knows? Who knows? Who can say? The devil's lettuce.
You have more
Token
questions?
up. No, that was basically
Oh,
it.
okay.
It was just
Okay.
everyone's pronouns
Yeah.
because I just could not keep it straight in any way, shape, or form because we have
no one
all
else
used
can
all
keep
of
it
them.
straight either.
I made that joke 100 times this weekend.
The only straight people are Daron.
Yes.
Yeah!
Because he's like
Campaign full of gays and the only straight person's a
And-
villain.
Urok, but because he's like a big
Yeah.
cuddly himbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
By wife energy.
What? Oh, by wife and golden
if
retriever.
He would
husbands.
have he would have a wife and she would be
yeah,
bi.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is that an archetype of guy? Is
Yes. By wife energy.
Bi wife guy?
Yes. There's a song about it.
What?
Are you serious right now?
I don't know.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm not cultured.
Okay. This is my only derail. I get one derail per session.
That's funny.
Okay,
and
that's
I'm
on the
using
record
I'm
now.
using it now. This is
Okay.
my one
That's on the
derail.
record,
It's on
though.
record.
It's on
Your one
record.
spell slot is gone.
My one spell.
Let the record show that Andy has diverted the campaign to show me the song "By Wife Energy."
You both each get one, though Danny's resuscitates whenever you make a Pirates of the Caribbean reference.
That's not fair.
So I can
someone
make
else
You
has
just-
to
it's
make.
like-
so I can make infinite Pirates of the Caribbean
And you
references
can
and,
just
nothing else.
you can keep derailing.
Well, can I extend it to National Treasure references as well?
To be a good ally, and it ain't no secret. Let me tell you why. It's because I love my wife, and my wife is bi. My wife energy is my wife.
I'm just hearing. This is BDG energy.
Now,
what
sometimes
is-
Brian David
people
Gilbert?
I'm
Oh,
and I have to
yes.
say, hey, just a straight guy here, but I get it a lot. And I don't mean to be cruel. It's just that my wife is a bisexual. My wife energy.
Cruel and bisexual?
That's
That's like Taylor Swift level.
Yeah.
stretch.
that is a stretch.
Now me, I do not like to label. I just keep my marriage stable. And sure as the fishless woman, I love my wife, and my wife loves women.
That was the
That's
first. That
very
was the
cute.
first line that they wrote.
Wife energy.
That's
That's
very.
it. By
I
wife
love my
energy.
wife
Wait,
and
that's
my wife.
100% of the song.
That's the whole song.
That's okay. That's very funny.
And that is my only derail, so I'm now focused for the rest of the session.
I
Cool.
love my
Unlike
wife.
me, I have boundless National Treasure references and Pirates of the
I
Caribbean
love my
references.
wife, and my wife loves women.
That line.
Hello?
That line
oh,
kicks
it's
ass.
Steven.
Steven.
Who's Steven?
Universe.
Universe?
Universe. Fuck, I got there first. Girl. We were like, who could that be? And we're like, oh, it's Steven.
It's Steven! You need a Steven Universe shirt.
You do.
You need a Steven Universe shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's my universe.
Steven Universe.
You show?
Yeah.
You know, show.
Yeah.
But I'm receiving.
You know we should watch it.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's really dumb, and then it just starts punching you in the heart for the rest of the show.
It's very
Yes.
good.
It's really good. You might have to say hi to Chowder. That is the toll. So many new people are existing in the universe.
They've been appearing, manifesting.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was wild and very exhausting, but really cool. Yeah. How was Italy?
No, so much.
Yeah.
Same-
You guys just got back from Italy?
Yeah.
How about that?
Hello. It's hard stairs like I thought you were going.
What?
You didn't come up like I thought you
Oh,
were.
I didn't know.
We did
I told you Emily was
I didn't know
upstairs.
what you were doing.
Cheddar, you're free.
Hi. I heard your Italy trip was good.
It was good,
Fun.
yeah. I heard your PE teacher was good.
Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. It was good.
Good fun.
Yes.
Lots to catch up on. Yeah, I have lots to catch up on. Unless you're going to Taylor Swift like tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, not exciting. But yeah, I have a lot. Anyway, thanks for letting me park my car at your house.
Oh, I'm affirming that. I have nothing to do with it. I was like, yeah,
You're like,
of
yes,
course.
Emily,
I'm not
you're welcome.
responsible for this.
Thank you, Lucas, and parking time.
Right, you know.
for letting me park my car.
Okay.
I
got you.
Yeah, you have my key.
She peed?
I'll come get it on Wednesday. 'Cause I figure I'll just come here and we can go and work out. But wait, yes, I do have gym clothes. Okay, you can always borrow some of mine too. That's true. I think I have gym clothes for your house. The joy of living in two places. Yeah. Not soon. I know.
Hey, that's cool.
Did you guys find a place? Yeah. Oh, sweet. We've been together
from today?
a month from today.
Nice.
So
Papa.
exciting. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Finally did it. Yeah. We found a place, mostly. Not the like we find, like just the. It was really funny because like we had to put
That's what you were trying to say.
we had to put landlord or like landlord history or whatever.
Yeah.
And so Steven had to put me as his
Did they call
previous
you?
landlord
Nice.
because I
Oh.
was his landlord.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Do you think they're gonna call you?" And I was like, "I don't think so."
Oh, I need a character reference.
Why is your
I feel
previous
like they
landlord
see
moving in
that
with
we're
you?
gonna move in together and that year we were all
Mimics business.
The same phone.
So they were probably like, "We can't attribute her, she's not biased."
Nice.
True, yeah. It is true. I was your landlord. You were.
Now girlfriend.
And now
Landlord.
Landlord first.
That's like, yeah, that's like a manga anime settings.
Harem.
Yeah.
Reverse harem.
That's an abuse of power dynamic, but inside. Everything you think you see is actually fake.
I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was.
I'm kidding. Oh my god.
I don't.
Chill.
You have to do a D&D?
Yes.
So, welcome to session 12.
Thank you for it.
And start.
Yes. Start recording here.
Start recording
edit,
here.
Edit here. Edit in here.
Andy, future Andy. Edit here.
Edit here, yeah. Welcome to session 12.
Oh, my screen was itching. Okay.
Okay, I know that I shouldn't divert, but really
You're
quick,
allowed to divert. I'm
really
not allowed
quick
to divert
diversion.
anymore.
Hey, you wrote that rule yourself. I don't know. I just want to be funny if one of you said.
Really quick diversion. One of my favorite genres in podcasts is when they say in the published podcast,
Yeah.
we're gonna edit this in post, or like we're
Like,
gonna cut this
don't.
part
Oh,
out,
editor,
and then
edit
they,
here, and
and
they
then they
don't.
clearly super don't.
It's the best.
I think it's so funny, and I can't articulate why even.
My favorite thing is when they're like, okay, guys, I have to edit this, and then they keep talking, so they can't make a clean edit.
Mm.
And then the editor, like, because in the D&B podcast, I listen to the DM edits it.
Yep. We do that.
So he's just like, I can't edit this out because you guys kept talking,
Hey.
and now I have to leave this whole bit in because it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is another funny thing where they have a part that clearly should be edited out,
Yeah,
but then there's a
they
really
have to
good
leave it in.
joke that comes after it, so they must leave it in.
Or like when you think they like beat a joke into the ground, and then you're listening like extra content that there's like 4 more times that they did it, and
Oh
then
my
they like
God.
had to edit those out, but they're like, oh, I kept in like 4, but you guys said it like 10 times.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Okay,
All right, so welcome to session.
welcome to session 12. You guys, So this is a weird. So I'm gonna reel back time a little bit to like just
Or
before.
like you know, when he's got the
It's like the apple thing.
the infinity.
So
stone.
like the blasted open the gates in your perception, just so because there's a couple extra things because it was like 9:30. You were like we were all dying of heat
I
stroke.
was
You were falling
so
asleep.
falling asleep.
So I was
He
like,
was
I want to
like,
reel back a
"Please
little
let
bit
me
because
go
there's
to
like some
bed."
details that I forgot to tell you guys that are important for like story things. Let's see, okay. So okay, so I'll say the blast. Yeah, so like he's kind of just like ending his like magnanimous speech. His hands are up, his hands are glowing. All his energy is like swirling. He's just making like a rah, and with this like giant blast, he just like explode. Like he just shoots things forward. It's like a meteorite going through, and like sparks of magic are kind of coming off of the trail. It's like this weird mix of like fire, but also like a different kind of weird energy. Like it's not just like fire. It's not just like energy. It's like a weird kind of mix of a couple different things. Clem, you specifically, because you're a magic person, you know that you can and it's specifically being like an order of scribes wizard.
There's so much animal hair in the fries.
so
It just exists.
Animal
It's
fries.
They're everywhere. You can usually look at a spell and be like, that's firebolt. That's this. This looks like a weird mix of like an empowered fireball mixed with like an empowered eldritch blast mixed with like something else that's kind of like cascading over the crowd. And you got a really high check at the end of the game, so I'm just gonna tell. I don't want to have you.
Oh, did you
Oh my
actually
God.
confirm that?
Yeah, it was not a nat 20, but you did get a 27 history check. And
That sounds
you
about
mentioned
right.
you wanted to ask some stuff.
27 history check means I rolled a 19.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You
That's
were
so cool.
very close.
So very close.
Destructive.
Yeah, and with that, you see the kind of like tendrils coming out of like this energy. It's less of like a firework and more of like a so you can tell he casts like 8 spells at once, kind of
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Like
8 spells at once.
he basically, while he was saying his speech, was just like starting concentration on like different spells,
That's fucking
and then just
insane.
went bah! Because like he needed to grow power. Like it was like I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna
Pillow?
what's it called? Not eulogize.
Sure.
I'm gonna grandstand while I'm doing other things while the laser's charging, kind of thing.
Sure.
So enough power to blow open like a city wall gate, plus like do other things. You see that one of these tendrils came and hit Tag,
Thank you.
and that's you're not really
Wait.
sure, but that might have.
That's what smacked
Wait.
me.
Yeah, this
Like-
I'm out. I'm
Oh,
so
But-
so
but
you
I
were
mean-
so Tag was like, ugh, my back, or like was like feeling sick and whatever.
my scamp.
And then this thing hit him and knocked him out.
Okay, but like intentionally,
You don't know at this moment.
are the tendrils going to literally anyone else other than Tag?
They're going to everyone and no one. It's not like they're like connecting with people's brains, but it's not like they're not affecting people. It's like basically one of the
Because if
spells
the tendrils are just flying around like lightning, and then one of them just very specifically hits and knocks out Tag
Yeah.
only,
You-
that's a little suspicious.
Well, yeah. I would say that if you weren't standing directly next to him, you would have like caught it. But for drama's sake, I don't know, like lightning spores came out, started like cacophony, as to look like a firework, but to have some other intent behind it. And then one of these things like seemed like it was heading for Tag. Yeah, and so like with this like insane thing you just saw, you like a human being, like a humanoid, shouldn't have been able to do that, and you can assume that he's getting a lot of help from something.
Or someone.
Or someone. Whoa! And then tag, I'll say right before, like as you're feeling like nauseous and like as you're like, oh my god, but before the thing hits you, give me an insight or arcana check. I'm gonna guess insight, but I wanted to give you a joke because it has to do with magic.
8.
With an 8, you have an innate like connection to certain forms of magic because you just like can cast like disguise self or like hellish rebuke or something. So you have like these connections to magic, so you can feel like different to like a very unfocused version of like what Clem can do. Is like you can be like that's like fire
crude
magic, and that's like abyssal magic, you know, like that might be holy magic, you know.
That's water type.
Right, kind of that thing. You can like sniff out the like the flavoring of what like is affecting you, and it feels infernal and elemental like at the same time, which again to a lesser extent that's weird because usually like I got hit with a firebolt. That's lightning, you know, force damage, psychic, you know, you know the difference. So it's weird that like two things hit you at the same time, and then you rolled an 8, so I can't tell you.
Cool, solid.
There's a good thing in there. I'll just say that this is weird. Like it's vaguely familiar, but you can't tell if it's just because you can cast these kinds of magic or if, you know, or what have you. But back in real time. Unfortunately, this blast goes. So you like it's like, and like everything's really slow, and you guys are like thinking about these things, and then time comes back. The gate is exploded. The crowd freaks out. Danny, I was talking to Lexi, and there's a 1,000-Year Door part where there's like toads, and you have to like walk through them, or there's like little guys, and you have to hit them with hammers. What are those parts?
What are the parts in the game?
Mm-hmm. Because I need music. I just need music.
You can also play Let's Start a Riot from Spider-Man.
Let's start. As you think of that, I'll go.
I think what she's thinking of is the fuzzies in Thwomp Ruins.
Probably. I think so.
And there's also kind of a part with X-Nauts.
X-Nauts. That was the other thing. The fuzzies and X-Nauts. Yeah.
It doesn't really
This
fit
is not the vibe.
No. I just like the beginning.
Okay. I want to see if I can...
X-Naut Fortress.
What?
Is that it?
It's like Schwank Fortress, but I don't know if the fuzzies have a theme.
Get it
Wait.
stuck under the couch. I'm not helping you.
Wait, what is this?
This is the X-Naut Fortress.
Oh, it's the moon base, yeah.
Your moon base. Schmorg's Battle.
Ooh, wait, this one's pretty good for the vibe, maybe.
Cool. Yeah.
Actually.
So, Riot ensues.
Oh my god, this is the one on the train.
So the thing explodes. It looks like every spell that was cast is finished, and everybody's kind of in like just a fucking feeding frenzy. People are like grabbing like pieces of wood from the floor and smacking guards, pushing each other, shoving each other, like flowing into the castle and just trying. Like they've already made there's a bunch of guards like making a shield wall. The guards are like, these are all citizens, so we can't do anything, but we also have to like protect ourselves. So like all the guards are like really confused and like not really sure what to do. and like Camille. So like you guys are with Camille, Varys, and Garen on the like stoop. It's not a stoop, but that's the only word I can think of.
So totally not a stoop. It's like the steps leading up to like
Yeah.
a courthouse, right?
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
It's the-
so you guys are on top of the stairs.
the
The
barrack steps.
5 of you. Yeah, because it's you
Yes.
2 plus 3 people. Tag on the floor.
You're dead.
dead.
You're just dead.
I'm dead.
I mean, you can look
Somebody
at Tag and
cast,
see that they're
somebody
not dead.
cast ray of sickness on you.
Ray of sickness.
Gave you tummy dirty.
I mean,
No, they just gave you
Died
like
from tummy
a
hurt.
brain tumor. Just like
great,
dead.
excellent.
Cast you with pilocytic astrocytoma.
No! Don't
They
do
give you
that.
IBS. You're like, ugh.
Shoots
Clem.
himself to death.
I mean, you could
Pseudo-
both see this. You're
Clem.
just like no.
Pseudo mega colon.
You would both be able to see this, but you're unconscious, so you can just like get this feeling when and if you regain consciousness. But Clem, you kind of are like and you're like looking around at like you almost like looking at these 3 like on how to act and like what to do because there's like a literal like sea mosh pit in front of you of people just kind of going crazy.
I do not care about the mosh pit. For the record, as soon as Tag's down, I'm like pointing to the guards and being like, "Do you have a healing potion? Because I don't need more.
Camille is a paladin.
Heal now. There's something wrong with him."
She goes down to grab Tag and like throws Tag over her shoulder. And she's like a pretty big person.
Wowie.
And not like in a Vi from Arcane way, but in just like I'm a guard captain, so I have to be
I
like
know the vibe from Arcane is-
a
She's strong.
big buff brawler. But you look at Garen, and Garen is like super distraught. You know that Daeron was like her mentor, and like it's like if you're like long-standing, you're a
She
lab
just looks-
assistant, and
she
you're
just looks
long-standing.
Yuji Haraska betrays me.
Yeah, it's like if Yuji just fucking walked out into the quad and like blew up the MU. And
This is
I
not
don't.
slander at the OSU making professor.
No, Yuji's the best person on this planet. I don't know any of your teachers, but it's like if your favorite teacher / like mentor disappeared for 3 months and then came back evil.
Cool.
Camille and
Well,
Varys.
wait. Question.
Yeah.
If my favorite instructor disappeared and came back evil, do I have like a positive impression
No.
of him
No, this is
beforehand?
This is for Garen.
Oh,
It was like her boss and also like best like good
Like
buddy.
what she
Yeah.
is to you,
sure.
Yeah.
Daron is to her.
Right. You can have whatever impression of the school you want, but this is what it looks like right now. Camille and Varys, like along with the rest of the guard, are like I said, like they're having to make this choice between like trying to get control, like start to get control of the situation and get like physical, or like let the town and mainly the keep get just like ransacked. But like after a moment, basically this is all happening before initiative starts. Like the moment before initiative starts. I'm just like kind of explaining everybody's like mood right before, so you can kind of get an impression of what they might do. Varys, kind of like his face kind of like he's like confused, but then his face kind of hardens. He kind of builds back his resolve. He looks like determined and focused, and like ready to like leap into action. Camille, on the other hand, is like shocked and like kind of out of it. And
She has been up all night.
she has been up all night. That's not gonna like affect her like mechanically, but it's just like
1 point of exhaustion.
yeah, immediately exhaustion. Yeah, she is looking really concerned, but then she moves. She like grips Tag in like a more secure way, and then kind of stands in front of you, Clem, and kind of draws her shield and like has Tag in the other hand as like a. I don't know what's going on, but like they're gonna have to get through me to get to these kids, kind of thing. You guys aren't kids, but like she's a.
Still don't know.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know. You're like the equivalent of like 25, 26, and like you're a
An
small
enigma, a
gremlin
mystery.
person.
Equivalent of 20s,
Just a
I
little
guess.
guy.
Just a little guy.
So yeah, this is kind of like the sitch. This is how, I guess not the sitch. This is how everybody around you is kind of like acting.
Okay, but
This is-
she's not healing Tag. She's just got him.
So
Gotta get into.
you can ask Camille to bring Tag up, but that will be like a full. She will have to devote her entire action to do that. And once I explain what this situation is going to be like, it may be better for her to bring a Tag up and have Tag in the mix, or it might just be better for her to just hold on to
I
Tag.
can just take an
Action economy. Like it's always better to bring you in. Always.
So she
Plus,
has
like
initiative.
personally,
Right.
there's like no
Mhm.
fucking way. I
And,
don't.
like, hey,
I don't give a
if-
damn
yeah.
about the stupid
If-
asshole in the tower or whatever that everybody's trying to kill.
Am I? Wait,
Um,
I'm not down. I'm just unconscious.
You are unconscious. You're not
Yeah.
dead. You're just unconscious.
I'm just
No, still.
tummy hurty really bad.
I mean, Clem
So-
doesn't know that.
She kind of grips onto you and she touches your shoulder, Clem, and you kind of feel this like jolt of energy. This doesn't kick you up, obviously, but while Camille is conscious, you have plus 10 feet to your movement.
Hey.
Cool.
So this is what
Yeah.
is happening. You guys are in the center. You guys are in this square. This is like a sea of people. You are all here. Dayron is here on his ledge. He has a group. I'll remind you, he has a group of like hooded dudes with him.
Do any of them look like bears?
You're unconscious.
I know.
So it is 160 feet to get completely out of the situation. So 160 feet to safety, whether it's to the part of town and like to the part of town to everything that you guys have been through, but like out of town that way. It's 100. If you want to go, it's 160 feet the other direction to the part of town you haven't been to, but that's still in town. It could
Does
be
the
bad.
barracks not have additional exits
I'll
to the
say
back of it?
for this
They lock it
for
down.
this purpose, things are being locked down immediately. Like they don't want people to get in here to get weapons. They don't want. So they're like what they can have control of, as far as like they being the guards. It's like locked. So like they need to protect everybody in the prison, including Keller. They need to protect the count and all the people that are in here.
And so the gates that they're smashing open are these right
yeah.
here.
So the bolt came like this, kind of across. So I'm gonna make a new layer. and
across
kind of
the
draw this.
quad.
Across the quad. So the blast came like this. He was charging it up here, and then he shot it across into, and now these gates that were here are gone. So, in case you want to, it's 80 feet to Dayron and his posse up on the platform. The platform, I'll say, kind of as he shoots the thing, it kind of goes back into its slot, which is still like above things, so they're not like in immediate danger of like people like swarming it. But if this goes on and things get out of control, they could kind of like World War Z themselves up to him if they need to.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Someone draw a ladder.
Yeah, somebody will pick up, I don't know, they'll throw somebody up there, whatever. So basically the name of the game is you two need to get out of the situation alive by whatever means you deem necessary. And there's a shit ton of people in front of you, effectively like a writhing mass. And this isn't like the crowd swings at you and hits. So the crowd is going to have a layer action. I'm calling them crowd actions on initiative 20 and initiative 10. And you guys will slot in there. I've pre-rolled for a lot of the people. in this fight, basically everybody but Clem, because you're attached to Camille,
Oh,
so you
okay.
will be controlling where Camille goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check her stat block, but I don't think there's much. So yeah, you're basically steering her ship. She wouldn't attack, even if she was getting attacked herself. She wouldn't like strike one of the citizens. So all of her attacks and abilities kind of center around that, other than her aura of alacrity. So yeah.
Are people trying to go through the gates now?
Yeah, so basically in the 2 crowd actions, things are happening and people are kind of like they're going, like a majority of them are gonna start heading into the gates, other than are gonna start like ripping things off of the walls, and like this is kind of like a riotous situation.
Can I ask a couple of clarifying questions?
Yes.
So the crowd
Yeah.
is basically goaded by Daron into attacking the palace with the Count,
Yeah.
right? They're not attacking the barracks. Or there's not there's a lot of people. Is there a
Yeah.
contingent of people that is directly angling for the barracks at this time, or are they the barracks are here and the people are mainly facing adjacent?
Why are you asking? Are you asking so you can get into the barracks, or are you asking just for their motive?
Both, because I want to know, if people are imminently running at fucking us, that's a very different thing than we're just watching people run past us and attack a building that's next to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a very
I
different reaction.
see what you're saying.
Two completely different situations.
I'll say moving off of this stoop, and you can't get back in because Camille is trying to get you guys out of this situation. And I know that the smart thing would be for her to go to pull you guys back into the door and lock it.
Sure.
But she also needs to keep an eye on the situation. I'm likening it more to a giant mosh pit.
Okay.
So
there's not direction.
there's not real
to the crowd?
direction. Some people there's groups of people that want to go break shit. There are groups of people that are cool, this is an excuse to fight. There are other people that are I need to get home, this is bad.
And they're trapped
There are
there and freaking out.
And they're
more.
freaking out, and they're fight or flight. Everybody's in fight or flight mode. A lot of people are choosing fight and going. Other people are choosing flight, which could mean stampede risk.
So there's a lot of people that are flooded in the direction of the open gates now, but not everyone.
Yeah, basically, this is difficult. Oh, that's the other thing I needed to mention. This is difficult terrain. You guys can't take the dash action. This terrain is so difficult that you cannot take the dash action.
Because you can't dash through.
Because you
people.
can't dash
Yeah.
through a blob.
Is that how difficult terrain works? I thought it was that your
It's-
movement is just halved, and you can take the dash action, but that is also halved.
Yeah.
So you take dash to just move your full only.
Right. That was my initial thought, but then I didn't want to rob you guys of your action economy in case you wanted to do something cool. So I was just this is just a weird form of the weird form of
So
difficult
you
terrain.
can move your full movement,
Yeah.
but you cannot dash.
You cannot dash.
Okay.
Um,
So it's not difficult terrain as much as it is crowded terrain.
it's a wall of people. In
it could
front
be
of you
it could
that
be
are,
crowded terrain.
Crowded
That's
terrain.
fine.
That's kind of a fun new remix term.
You see.
Oh wait,
Yeah. You have
my secondary clarifying question. So you said that the guards are now confused because they don't attack citizens, but the citizens are also aggressively attacking the palace.
Yeah.
What is their fealty to? Do they have more? Do they have more of a responsibility to protect individual citizens, or more of a responsibility to protect the Count, the institution of government, etc.?
I'll say
Did they care if the Count dies?
a lot of the guards for this encounter are grappling with that, which is making them inert. So they're not gonna be like helping you guys and being like, oh, you guys are with Camille, we're gonna funnel you. We're gonna create a wall and funnel you out of here or to the Count's Keep. But they're also not gonna be like,
just kinda-
I'm gonna break some skulls of these fucking idiot citizens and like take their swords and start stabbing people.
They're just
So
like
they're
another
just kind of
barrier.
like barriers keeping people vaguely around.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a lot of the systems that are happening are kind of coming at each other and canceling themselves out. So like for every guard that's aggro, there are 10 commoners fighting back at them. For every guard that's like, for every 3 guards that are like, hey guys, we're just trying to like calm you down, there's 30 people that are like, fuck you, Daron's right, you know. So like everything that could sway in one direction, there's enough of a force in the other way to kind of lock it into this.
And Camille is
Perfect
also kind of inert too, because
Yeah.
she's not like immediately acting in a situation.
Right.
She's just like, I'm just gonna protect you guys here
Yeah.
where we are.
So Camille's like tenure as like a hero warrior is the only thing like allowing her to like not just freeze up here, because she's like, I have a sworn duty to the crown, but also to the people. So like if anything, she's like the like crux of that like microcosm, because like you know, like this whole back and forth, like, oh, I need to protect the guards, they're like my people, but also the citizens, like I'm sworn to protect them, but also the Count might just die, I guess, but also the Count might be wrong. So like she's going through this like huge
Everyone's
mental
in crisis.
everyone's in crisis and nobody really knows what the right move is, so everybody's kind of acting on emotion.
Like this just got very exciting
It got
very quickly.
it, like, if anything, the speed at which this is progressed probably was influenced by Daron. Like his words alone wouldn't have been enough to make people like
yeah.
There's
this
other
distraught.
other elements.
There's other things at play. And on that note, Daron like is like looking on his like works and is like, fuck yeah. And then he looks over to you guys and he like makes like he like sees Garen, like looks and sees you and kind of gives you like a knowing look and grins at you.
What does he know?
And then
Wait,
A knowing look. What does he even know?
And then
what
his-
is there to know about me?
and
I'm
then
just
he
a
kind of
little
like
guy.
old man cracks his knuckles, and but like that like brings his magic from his I don't know, he's just being evil and cool. So he's just going like raw, like charging his magic back up, getting ready to move for his turn. But before the top of the order, Garen is gonna turn to you, Clem, and like kind of just like not like grab you like aggressively, like what the fuck's going on, but like kind of grab you as like a scared parent. And she's just like, Clematis, you and your friend have to get out of here. I don't know what's happening here, but obviously Daron is a fucking lunatic, and he was strong before, and I've never seen magic like that. So you need to leave.
One step ahead of you, Teach.
You,
I have no intent on staying here.
But she like grabs you and is like, you need to leave and be okay. And then she like grabs a scroll from her like coat, like shawl, I don't know what scholars have, and she kind of just like grabs your bag and shoves it in it. And
What was that?
she says, go find these people. The Witherblooms had questions about the school and about Daron, but I didn't think twice about it because it's Daron, he's our headmaster. Just please, you need to get out of this goddamn mess. You need to go. It'll be okay. I'll be okay. You protect your friend. Go. Get out of town. Yeah. Roll initiative.
Am I rolling for?
You already rolled hers. She got a 19. So she goes right after the crowd action.
You guys mind if I run the
No,
microwave?
it's okay. Was Bucket angry when his dinner
Oh, where is he?
He's in my room.
Oh,
He's being a menace down here.
gotcha.
He's vibrating.
He usually attacks the door
Probably is.
when he hears his auto feeder.
So yeah, when it's your turns, you can tell me which direction you go, and I'll keep track. So basically, you could go 40 feet into the keep if you wanted.
Mhm.
You can go 80 feet straight forward at Dayron, or you can go 160 feet to the part across the bridge and to the part of town you don't know about, or you could go 160 feet out of town toward Kane and relative obscurity.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you get?
Initiative
Yes.
9.
9.
Cool.
Camille got a 19. And
What did you get?
I rolled for because Andy said
tag, I feel like tag would just be
Oh.
1.
Camille will use her turn to get tag up.
Yeah.
Um,
I was like, you should have initiative.
Should I roll initiative for tag then? still, or-
You just might not be able to do anything if you're not healed yet, but you should still be in the order, right?
yeah, you can roll initiative. You want a low one because if you get a higher
I'm just gonna get
initiative than
skipped.
Camille, you won't get into the second round.
It is. Oh fuck! That's a 19.
I'll say you lose this initiative round.
Okay, that's
you can
fine.
go.
That's fine.
Okay. How did you guys say
Is that
this?
Pokemon song?
It's from
It's from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
It does sound like
does,
it's
yeah.
very Pokemon.
It is.
It's very. It's like Sinnoh or Black and White,
Mm-hmm.
kind of in that era.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Oh,
Diamond
yeah,
and Pearl.
Oh, like Team Galactic.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So, Camille, you say get him up, and Camille like goes to run, and it's like, oh yeah, of course that makes sense, and then like kind of like gently puts you down, and then this like, I don't even know how you would describe it, like, she just like glows like like a steel like silver like glow. Her deity is the moon deity, and she just kind of just like
Clear.
and just like, and you just kind of like, I mean,
Everybody's-
yeah, you're just kind of
Everybody's getting defibrillated.
and then you're back up. You
Do
you
I-
don't even know how.
Do I throw up a little bit?
You can throw
I
up a
feel
little
like I
bit.
would throw
I'll
up a
allow you
little
to throw up a little
okay.
bit.
Do you want to
throws
throw up a little bit?
Okay,
He was feeling pretty bad when he went down.
so that is Camille's turn. She doesn't move anywhere. She'll move on the next round. Tag, it's your turn.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening?
Bad. Get out of. Camille's like, we need to leave. Start running. And she points toward, like Great Bridge Gang, where the fight was, toward Kane. She points west.
He doesn't even look. He's looking like he sees like, and it just looks right over at Clem.
Grabs your face that way,
Still
Clem,
like
and
what
then
are we
she's like,
doing?
"Clem,
What is going
we're going
on?
that way."
Buddy,
She's
what
like
do we do?
glowing, like with like a holy light. She's like, you can go wherever you want, but that's the safest direction.
We will.
I just woke up.
I don't trust this look, but I can't do anything about it. It's your turn.
I feel like garbage. I don't know.
Tag, don't do anything
Oh, wait.
rash.
Sorry, I forgot to roll.
The crowd is not after us.
It looks like they're not after anything, but just going nuts.
Yes.
Solid.
Who wants to roll the first card action? I forgot to do that.
Is that the D4?
Yeah.
I will.
Do it. Well, okay, so Is Garen with us still?
Yeah.
And then Varys.
Ha!
What happened to Endo?
Endo left to get Hinda and Pavel.
Right.
4.
No.
In front of you, I was so hoping this would happen.
Oh, God.
A sorcerer from the school tries to cast a calming spell in the area around them, but somebody comes by with like a chair, like going
Give
to hit
him
somebody
a
else, and then
chair.
hits them right as they're
no.
casting. Roll me a D100. And we'll see what happens to them on the wild magic table.
Oh.
The
Oh,
effect-
'cause it gets fucked up.
that's
The
They're
effect
sorcerer.
happens to them, but there are things.
It's
Whoops.
rolled.
No, that's not even a
Oh.
D10.
No,
I
that
was
was a-
just opening my bag. It's rolled.
Most of the effects happen to the
Let it
person.
roll, let it roll.
But there's a lot of let it roll.
That is 5. Just 5. Like 0, 5.
I'm so scared.
Wild
What
magic.
is a Modron?
Oh, they're like the little clockwork guys, right?
Oh yeah, so like this weird little robot
Yeah.
just appears. Oh, these
Is
fucking
this-
suck.
Is this your weird little robot?
Ew.
They're weird though.
So I'll say the second one,
the
like
one that's got a
basically
square body?
an-
Yeah.
No.
an autognome appears in front of you, and so you guys haven't moved yet. So like one of these little like robots just appears in front of you, and just is like, where the fuck? What? And the sorcerer's like, what is happening? So they're just kind of looking at each other. And now I have to roll initiative for this Motron.
Did this guy just get like sucked in from another dimension?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wild magic sorcery is the fucking weirdest shit. Cool.
Oh my god, have you seen the old illustrations of Modrons? You can see the real modern ones, but apparently this is what they originally looked like.
No! What the
They
fuck
look
is that?
they look like super crispy memes, and I hate it.
They do. So they're like little like clockwork
Oh,
guys.
God.
And to be clear, the one that Lucas chose looks like
Oh,
this.
Basically, picture Clank from Ratchet and Clank, and I can't. It's just
Why does it have lips?
it's just a small robot.
The plane with faces. Ching
you mean
ching, the jet
No,
plane.
ew.
You
God.
mean planes?
fuck
like
that.
the Disney Pixar's
No.
cars?
No.
Is there no fucking Modron stat block? Whatever. Ty, do your movement.
Wait.
It's
They're
your turn.
supposed
I
to.
thought I was getting skipped
They're-
until next turn.
No, because you technically, I allowed you to, you
Oh,
got a
okay.
19 as well, and you're going right after
Okay.
Camille.
Camille.
I just
Okay,
need to
I'll
know which way. I just, I'm gonna,
It's don't get
I'm gonna stand up
Don't
and I'm
leave
either
my
gonna
side.
punch something.
don't
Or-
shoot.
No
Don't
shooting.
leave my
no.
side.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Okay.
I have a spell that I haven't gotten a chance to use yet.
Sounds great.
It's alright. This is just, I also rolled 19 for this little robot, but it'll go before Camille and before, so it's not going this round.
Okay. I don't. I guess Tag's just gonna hold an action.
Cool. So you don't want to move?
No.
Do you want to move on the same round that Clem is moving?
Yes.
Cool. You can do that.
Terrifying.
Stats for
I'm not
companies are the
terrifying.
worst.
No.
Don't say that about me.
No. You are not terrifying. Just whatever
So-
you're plotting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to go scoop that robot. I want to scoop him.
Why are we like this?
That's fine.
We're gonna gather a
It's
new
fine because it's
NPC.
Daron's turn.
Oh, that's why it's fine. Cool.
Let's see, what does he want to do?
Darren's gonna power word kill the.
It's not that high level. And I would have just, what's this small robot?
Die.
Death. Finger of death.
Why would he
Yeah, he has no reason to.
single out?
Yeah, he's gonna hold his action and see what you guys do.
Why is he looking at us?
I don't know. Oh, Clem, is it your turn yet?
Why is he looking
Clem,
at
it's now your turn.
Why is he looking at fucking us? We're
Uh,
doing jack shit.
Cool. On the
We
next
should've run into
turn,
the
it's
crowd sooner.
Daron's.
What?
Should have run into the crowd sooner so he couldn't see us.
Oh wait, Garen.
No, that
It's
was Daron.
Daron.
Oh,
I need to say Daron. It's Daron and Garen. Garen is at the end of the initiative.
Okay, but Daron.
Daron
has
is looking at you guys.
Held an action, waiting for what
He's
we do?
yeah, he's very interested to see what the people who are actually rational in this situation are going to do.
Why? Wait, why? So you said that it seemed like they were affected by the people, the crowd, were whipped up more than they would have otherwise
He's just being a shithead.
by his words. We weren't affected by that. Why?
You guys are like
What, it
effectively heroes.
What? It doesn't work on the feeble-minded or whatever.
No, it's
It
it's
doesn't work
it's,
on the
it's,
idiot.
it's like why Jedi mind tricks don't work on like most like normal people.
Like, we know that he's up to some shit.
Yeah,
so
you
we're
guys
like,
know who he is.
We're
You
not gonna
can't
fall for his
you,
crap.
Okay.
Even if you agreed with what he's saying, which I don't know if you guys do or not, you wouldn't be affected by his like whatever he just did.
Mm.
Though he has a group of mages, you see the robed figures. There are 6 of them that were kind of like flanking him. They kind of like hop off of the platform that
Fuck, I
is
should have
done,
done a perception check on the fucking mages.
and they kind of do like a Treasure Planet robot force field, and they cast a
Not
force
Treasure
cage.
Planet.
Not Treasure Planet.
The other movie we watched,
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
They
I
do
knew
like a.
immediately.
You guys watched Atlantis?
Well, Lexi
recently?
and I watched Treasure Planet Atlantis, and I haven't learned.
Wait, is it like a double feature?
We watched one night and one the next night.
Excellent. Those are
Treasure
those are
Planet.
literally
is
the
such
two.
a weird movie.
Those are the 2 best Disney movies, actually. I think.
I'll agree. with
I was hesitant about it before, but I think I've just fully come to that
The
conclusion.
dad
It's the
song gets me to
truest.
cry every time.
that. So, this is technically wrong because it was my initial draft, but it's the only one where I drew the force field that they made.
Around who? Daron?
Daron. They basically make like a force.
Daron.
They use the wall of force spell, but they kind of like commune together. So they
Yeah.
all do it up together, and they're all collectively holding concentration on
Hello,
like a half dome around Daron and themselves. They're kind of literally like that. Like they're and there's just like a shifting. I guess technically wall of forces are invisible, but that's annoying to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the force
Boring.
field from episode 1.
Okay.
That's their turn. It's Varys' turn
From
next.
episode 1 of what?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. When the Gungans are fighting the droids, and they have that weird.
Yeah, that episode 1.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no force field in A New Hope that I remember.
No.
Episode
I know.
4, Danny!
I know what you're thinking.
I know. I have not
I know
seen
I know
it.
your mind path.
I have not seen the Phantom Menace in like
I did
literally a
also
decade.
immediately think that too, and I was like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, wait.
The force fields in that are invisible because they don't have the money. Varys. He, unlike Camille, is like hardened to the situation. He looks at you guys. Yeah, you're gonna think he's very hard now. He looks at you guys and he uses his ranger movement, and I'm gonna push through this because what he's doing is bad. He's using his ranger movement, ditching you guys. Not like ditching you guys. He's not being like fuck you guys.
This is
but
why
he's just
Endo
looking.
left you.
He's just looking at you guys, and do you want to have said
No,
that? Okay.
no, I don't.
And he uses his 40 feet of movement because he's technically still an ally of Camille in this moment. He uses his movement.
Ugh, I don't know why I don't like the way that you said that specifically.
And he goes into the keep to support the guards, keeping people out.
Oh, I don't know. I support that for him. That's fine. He could do that if he wants. I don't know. He's like a fucking guard. Like
It's fine.
he can do it. He can do that. I don't know. I like yeah. But it's not my turn yet.
He also punches him in the face. No, okay. Roll a d4.
Ah.
It's another crit action.
Ah.
2 per initiative
Yeah.
round, huh?
You are able to find pockets in the riot. In the riot, you will be able to move with no issue. Nothing happens, basically.
Cool.
Now it is Clem's turn. Clem, it's your turn. If you cast a movement spell right now, I'm gonna freak out.
Why?
Because if you can move 160, are you gonna cast Expeditious Retreat?
I think that's a level 4 spell,
Okay,
so
good.
I can't.
She's got her jam.
If I'm not mistaken. If it makes you okay, hold on. If it makes you feel any better, I was thinking of casting a movement spell, but it actually makes our movement less.
Well, do what you do.
You'll see. Well, I gotta talk to Tad.
Right. That's an unfortunate timing. Varys. For you to keep, and you can see him start to push people back.
Varys is pushing people back.
Yeah.
Camille,
Yeah.
thank you for bringing Tag up. How do you feel inclined in this situation?
I have spent my life protecting the people in the city, and to see the people this outraged and the guards doing what they're doing, I don't know what's happening anymore, and I need some time. I'm gonna leave and come back later.
Leave.
Town.
Leave. Support the people or support the guards.
I'm not.
or
I'm
leave.
not supporting any of them.
You're just
I don't.
supporting
I
you.
can't.
You're choosing
I'm
you.
choosing you two because
Oh.
you are the only other ones here that haven't been affected by it, and that's the headmaster of the school, and he just aggressed on the crown, and I don't really know what that means as far as like everything, and I frankly am not being paid enough,
You know?
and the only one I care about
That's solid.
is hold on, I have to say it. And she's gonna stake her god,
Her
but
god-
Selene.
Yes.
because it's
You're like, I just
So-
listened to
I
it.
just listened to
it's
it.
Selene
and
for
I
the
made you
moon
spell it
and
out.
Marasha for the sun. It's a big ol' it's a switcheroo.
Oh, Selene is the moon?
Yeah.
And Morasha.
Morasha.
So I had to stand it out twice. I was like, Morasha.
Like Morasha. There's not an in there.
Cross.
Basically the only thing I care about is getting you guys out of here.
I feel disinclined to go after Daeron and disinclined to support the Count or the people in this.
Well,
We
yeah, I'm
gotta
really
leave.
dumb. I don't know what disinclined means.
I don't wanna.
Garen
I don't
moves
wanna.
You
in.
don't want okay.
Garen
I don't wanna.
leans
Would you like
into
to
the
be a
circle too.
cloud?
Are we talking like Cirrus, Cumulonimbus?
I don't know. I think you can. You're just
What
described
the
as a
fuck
misty
do you
cloud, so you can
mean?
be.
Do I want to be a cloud?
You're a cloud now.
Oh my god. Can I still
Um,
talk as a cloud?
You. I actually don't think so. Hold on.
I'm just a cloud.
Hold on.
You're
Um,
Tag
You're
literally.
just vapor.
Okay, he
You-
passes
I
out.
wanna make you
he
safe.
wakes up, vomits, is a cloud.
All right. Hell yeah. Okay. Check this out. You. I guess you can choose if you're not willing.
Okay.
You transform.
Second level spell slot gone.
You transform a willing creature you touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for 1 hour. The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points.
How did you
While-
get a cloud?
Does the cloud have AC?
Or listen, while in this form, the target's only method of movement is flying at a flying speed of 10 feet. That's why I said it makes us slower. The
It
target
makes tag slower.
The target can enter and occupy the space of another creature. The target has resistance to non-magical damage and has advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even near cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. The target cannot fall. The target remains hovering in the air, even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated because you're a cloud. While in the form of a misty cloud, you can't talk. You can't manipulate objects. Any objects you are carrying or holding cannot be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with. The target can't attack. The target can't cast spells. You can literally fly 10 feet every round, and that is the only anything you can do.
Tag is now a cloud with a hat.
Exactly.
The hat
You're
stays on.
you are a cloud, and you are
What
you
do
are
I- okay,
harder
wait.
to hit, and you
Can
can
you-
move 10 feet
what are my
plus an
advantages
additional
again?
10 feet.
Whoa, you
of
can move a
temporary
whole
hit
20
points.
feet around.
You can move 20 feet in any fucking direction because you can fucking fly, and you're a cloud.
What are my
So,
advantages on my saving throws?
You have resistance to non-magical damage, just non-magical damage. And you have advantage on strength, dexterity, and con saving throws. So like physical saving throws.
You will take half damage from anything that isn't a magic spell or a magic weapon.
And you can pass through small holes, which means even if they've locked down this whole fucking barrack, you can go wherever you want because you're a
How
cloud.
small of a hole are we talking?
I'll say.
Even mere cracks.
I'll say.
You're vapor.
You can Ant-Man Thanos someone if you
I
really
don't
want
want to Ant-Man. Well,
Like,
I could.
You can't do it to Daron. I'm telling you.
Damn
right
it.
there's a force field and clothes to get through.
Yeah.
Now. And he's
And also
a
an
fucking.
anal
He'd
sphincter.
be like, wow,
He'd be
this
like,
cloud
"What's
is...
this cloud coming at me?" And then you just kill you.
From so far away. So I
You
feel
would
like
move your movement
so-
and then
you're a misty cloud,
And I can't
and
talk.
my recommendation to you is basically just to like go back into the barracks and then escape through like a back door because it's not like they've airlocked the doors. So like you could just go. I will be there next round when I get my action again.
Well, what about Garrett? I mean, okay.
Garen is so much higher level than me that she can handle herself.
You're not worried about her? Are you worried about Camille? Are we? Is this not the caring Clem right now?
This is not the caring.
This is
clown
the
right
uncaring
now.
Clem? Okay.
This is the uncaring
Okay.
clown.
Okay, shoot that.
how much of that do you say out loud? Because you have two people with you. What do you tell? Okay, you're about to
Like,
turn.
zhuzhing it up.
You're about
ready
to
to
turn
go.
Tag into a cloud.
Yeah.
They don't know that. What do you say to
I
them?
say, would you like to be a cloud? And then you're like, what does that mean? And then I touch you and make you a cloud.
Yeah.
And then I like look at your gaseous form. You can
My
hear
gosh,
me.
just with extra ash.
You can hear me, but you just can't respond. You can't talk. I guess you can nod your
I can,
cloudly.
like, move
You can nod. You can
cloudily.
nod your move cloudily. You can move your cloudily form, but I'm like just like back up into the building and just like find a back exit. I will be there shortly.
I'm a cloud.
Yeah.
You see, you start turning into a cloud, kind of like dusting at the end of end
Yeah.
game, but you're not dying.
I don't
And-
feel so good, Mr.
And then
Stone.
you see Tag like shrug, and then just kind of turn into like amorphous vapor.
With
You
a hat.
you've held your action, your
yes.
movement.
Yes.
What do? You have 20 feet of movement, and you're a cloud, and you can't really do anything else.
How far can we be from Camille to have the 10 feet apply?
I stipulated because I thought you guys were all gonna stay together that I didn't stipulate it. I'm gonna say 30 feet because that's what normal
Okay.
paladin arrows are. Is cloud.
This is
Oh,
the
wait, the automaton or the little robot guy. What? Okay.
Oh wait, actually,
I can
hold
just
on.
float.
Can
That's
I-
all I can do.
Yeah. Sorry. Did I take away some of your agency there? You can say
no,
no.
You just slapped Tag in the face, and it became dust.
I don't know if he's gonna move the full distance back. He's gonna kind of wait and see.
No, I can't cast 2 spells in one turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Stupid.
Clem. I'll both give me perception checks.
Bet Daron
I'm
didn't
a-
see
I'm a
that
cloud.
You
fucking
don't see your-
coming.
I'm a cloud. I don't see fucking. That was a nat 1.
It doesn't affect your. It doesn't
You're
affect
like
your rolls. That
you're
was
like,
all
oh
on
wait,
you.
I should look for, and then you're.
That's all on you. Your perception's not changed. 12.
You don't see the thing that I was wanting you to see.
Damn it.
Cool.
Cool. After Tag, that is.
Tag is
sorry.
in Tag is in the
After
back of
Tag,
the
that
barracks.
is
He's
Clem.
waiting.
After Clem,
You're waiting.
Are
I'm
you
waiting.
inside the door?
No, he's
You're-
still outside.
Okay.
Just being a cloud.
Oh no, that's not as good as I thought.
Okay.
Okay, but listen, kinetic jaunt is very good, which I could have used on a bonus
I
action.
looked at that spell.
Which is
I
your
don't know
walking
what it
speed
does.
increases by 10 feet. You don't provoke any opportunity attacks. You can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. If you end your turn, you are shunted to the last occupied space you occupied, and you take some force damage.
See,
But
that's the
there's
kind
a-
of thing
there's
that
so
I was
m-
expecting.
But
you
there's
to
so
do.
many people there.
You would
that
just be there's like
I
no
wouldn't really be
there's
able
no
to
blocks
go.
of space. You would just like
Also, I can't do
and-
that. My point is more to protect Tag, and kinetic jaunt can't be cast on anyone else, so
Oh,
it doesn't really
that
matter.
cool. Garen looks at you and is kind of like at a loss for words. They're like, that
Why? That's such a
What?
good idea.
why are we going as a group through the crowd with this strong paladin in front of us? What should I do?
Why
What?
aren't we going through the crowd?
Yeah.
We don't. Why would you want to go through the crowd? It looks like a madhouse out there. You just saw the Modrons and
There's one Modron.
the Modron. There's like sorcerers being attacked with chairs. There's people getting in street fights. Everybody's attacking the guards. Everybody's like I don't want to go through that. Do you?
I was just gonna push through it for like 10 minutes and then be
Even
on
the
other
people
side.
that are panicked and want to get out can't.
Yeah, that's because they're not people. They don't have agency in this.
That's not what Garen's saying.
They don't
is
have
it?
they don't have agency right now. Obviously, he cast mass suggestion on everyone. We didn't. We're fucking. She's like kind of starting to have a panic attack because
It's
she
fine.
doesn't. What do I don't.
You have certainly you've got some
What are you going to do so that I am not worried that you're about to do something dumb and die?
we're gonna follow the suggestions that we were given. Get to safety. This is a way we can get to safety.
Okay.
You can come.
Camille.
You can totally come if you want. I just don't want it to be through them. Because that looks insane.
They don't really. They're like, I think this is the better option, but I'm
We can-
just gonna hold on. She just like grabs onto the back of like Camille's like plate armor in like a stacked motion. What does she have?
Like Yoda.
She
A little backpack.
she doesn't like jump onto
is
her,
that?
but she that's
The Yoda song.
there's
the bad lip reading.
yeah bad lip reading
Oh.
of episode 5. She
Is that
casts
where he
mage
talks to the
armor.
seagulls?
Yes.
Yeah, she casts mage armor on herself, and then just like kind of just like grabs onto Camille like a
I
scared
think,
person.
do I not have sending? I can.
Oh, you got sending last session.
Yeah. We'll talk like get to safety and we'll regroup at the end of this. It's a lot easier for Tag and I to get out of a situation than like the four of us.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know what Camille's gonna say. We're going to Con A. And
Okay.
then we'll figure it out from there. Please, 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 for the love of the gods, go there too.
Okay.
And then it's not her turn anymore. So she's just like, I'm gonna move when Camille moves, and then they're
She gives
there.
him Alphys vibes.
I haven't,
Hold on.
I haven't
From
played that
Undertale.
game in so long.
Dinosaur in love with Undyne.
Oh, she's not that loserish.
Okay.
She's more like Lilith.
Okay.
Cool. Another crowd action. Going to D4.
Cool. 2.
This does not affect you guys since you guys haven't moved into the crowd. The movement of the crowd is beginning to take you in their direction. Make a dex or strength check, or be moved 10 feet in a D4 direction, north, east, south, or west. That you guys haven't moved, so you can just see the crowd kind of like shifting, and like people are going this way, and then like the Mosh is kind of, oh no, they're going back on their feet.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's the little robot's turn because the little robot is at the top of the initiative.
You were fully expecting us to try to go through the crowd, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
The little robot pulls out a.
I don't mean to be too.
Pulls out a
too
knife.
What the?
He's
and-
ready to fight.
He's ready to scrap.
And then looks at you guys.
waves.
No, you can't. You're a cloud.
The cloud moves in a way that it looks like it's
They
waving.
look at the cloud and they're like, I don't know what you are. And then they look at two wizards and a paladin, and they're like, I'm gonna roll the dice on a better option. And then they just jump into the crowd and stab someone. And then a guard takes them and
Oh my
throws them
God.
into the center of the crowd.
Oh,
They're not dead,
they're just
but they're somewhere out there.
trampled.
I love how this Modron was brought into existence 2
They have
seconds
murdered
ago,
someone.
and it's like, ha ha ha,
Like,
chaos.
let's do it. And then,
Violence. Like, what? We're having a mob? Okay.
yeah, literally, it's like I choose violence, and then somebody like picks them up by their like back of their
Truly-
neck and throws them.
Truly woke up and chose violence.
Cool. It is Camille's turn. Camille turns to you, also Clem, and goes, "Last chance.
For what though?
I'm moving Garen and me through this crowd.
Get to safety. We will too.
I hope to God that you're more capable." That she's like looking down at you and like this huge person in comparison. From what I've heard of the school, they make good students.
I think so.
I hope you didn't take influence from him. Again,
Wasn't around often.
there's a weird stepdad joke, I guess. I don't know. She
Abandoned me.
she like
You're not my real
grabs. I don't know. She's like, there's an abandoned guard tower here. She just explains somewhere. That's where I'm gonna take Garen, because we're not gonna stay in the city because I don't know the guards.
Heck yeah.
Stay safe, and then like pats you on the cheek, and then takes Garen and just moves in 40 feet into the crowd.
Okay.
Tag, it's your turn.
I'm a cloud. you- I mean, he's kind of solid for a minute, so he's just gonna hold an action again until Clem or something else
Yeah.
happens.
You can see, like you could just follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a conscious cloud.
Conscious cloud.
Cool. So you hold your turn again.
Yep.
Then it's Dayron's turn. Dayron
If
has
you
the
could feel like a cloud was glaring at you.
For like,
glaring at Dayron.
I mean, the interesting thing is that he's like watching us specifically, who I assume were like relatively unimportant as far as the general hierarchy of the world goes.
But you have to
And he's
remember
paying
that
attention
he
to
sent,
us
he sent that
specifically.
clockwork though.
Do you
He did.
Does it say that you can
Did.
still make ability checks while you're a ghost or while you're a cloud?
Yeah, totally. You
Do you
can.
want to make another perception
You
Yes.
check?
you
Yes.
just can't fight.
Yes, I'm gonna make a perception check, and I'm done with this fucking dice. We're going pink. Thank you, Jesus Christ. That is a.
Sorry, you just can't manipulate any objects.
That's okay. I can't do 7 plus 6 in my head.
13.
13. 23.
Oh, I thought it was 7 plus 6. That was your roll.
No.
23. Okay.
I just can't do
You
17
see,
plus
so Dayron is standing there, kind of just like Bowser or Ganondorf, just like like just being like just looking on at his like mess that he's made, and he's like proud of himself.
Tag's also looking at the hooded dudes.
For a second, you like scan across the hooded dudes. They're just like random people. It's the kind of thing where you like look at someone standing like a doorway or standing at somewhere, and like you can see there's like a black doorway behind them, and it takes a moment for your like eyes to adjust a little bit to like really see what's
My
going
cloud
on.
eyes.
For
my
your cloud,
special cloud
I'm not.
Your
your
cloud
cloud,
eyes.
you being a cloud should make this harder, but it doesn't because rules is written, I guess. You see that there's a figure, kind of like leaning against the wall behind Dayron.
Motherfucker.
And
It's your mother?
No,
It
it's my
is-
mother.
it is your estranged mother, Barrett Bray. is standing behind Daron, just kind of leaning up against the wall and just kind of like watching shit go down, and just chilling.
Bitch.
But you can't tell Clement
No, I
because
can't.
you're in cloud. Cool. And then it's Daron's turn. Daron is gonna be like, that was weird. You can't hear this, but he's like, that was interesting.
Why does he? The fact that he cares that I'm turning you into a cloud, the fact that that's even something that registers as a thing for him to think is weird, is like deeply unsettling. I wholly don't think we should be cared about, right? We're just
as you're having this very weird thought.
You, Andy, are not a cloud. Danny, am using this. Not
Is
cloud.
that a concentration spell?
I think it must be.
It has to be. So Daron, like,
What's,
you can probably do this in a certain way.
Where is it that it's? Where is the indication whether or not it is or is not a concentration?
It usually
It
says
should
in the
just
requirements.
say somewhere on that square. What is this spell called?
Gaseous form.
Gaseous form.
It says the spell ends if you drop to 0 hit points. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't go out. Maybe it just
It is.
lasts an hour.
So the duration, concentration up to 1 hour.
Oh, is that what the C is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Daron is like, this is interesting. And then you see him cast the spell. He goes zoom, 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 and you see him start to cast the Scorching Ray spell.
Oh my god.
And then you see. Oh shoot! No, he only needs to hit
Just fucking
3 of
Don't
you.
wait for me. Fucking move. I told
So
you to go.
you
Oh my
see
God, I got
you see
plenty of
3 fiery like.
I'll go again.
One for you, and one for the 2 of the people in the crowd.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
shit.
why, dude?
Wait, no, he doesn't do the one in the crowd. He sends
Yeah, because he doesn't want to fire on the
both
crowd.
both of you roll. Whoever gets lower, he hits twice, or he aims at
Roll
twice.
What? What are you
Does a
rolling?
d20. It's electric.
That's not even a D20. I just keep dropping my dice.
Do you want more room?
No, I have enough room.
I got a
7.
16. Roll twice.
No. He rolls twice on me because I rolled low.
So he's gonna roll.
Why does he fucking care?
I'm gonna test your iron. What, test your metal?
Test your metal.
I'm gonna test. He just says to himself, "I'm gonna test your metal."
Wait, so
He's way too distracted with how good of a job he did on the thing, and he misses. Wait. He has a plus 7 to hit. What's your AC?
9, 13.
Cool. I'll say that one of those hits. It's like, 5, 6, and 4. So you take 10 reduced to 5 fire damage from this. He just goes, and 3 fiery rockets come at you guys.
Okay.
2 miss, and then 1 hits tag square.
Hits tag.
Sorry, hits climb square.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's Daron's turn. His mages, his swarm of mages, is going to continue to hold concentration. They're going to use their action to maintain the wall of force, and you can see that people are like starting to like clang on it. They're like, "Oh, we're sorry, no," but they're just like commoners, so they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Wait, why are people clanging on their force field?
They don't have allegiance to the bad guys. They're just everybody's freaking out. They're like anything around here that resembles a station of power, they're like smashing up against.
Weird.
And Daron, you could assume, probably had an idea about this, so he instructed his whatever. So that's why they have a spell up protecting them in
Because it's
partially
just
the school.
madness.
Yeah. So on that turn, that's the mages, and the next up is Varys. I'll say, you can see Varys from where you guys are at.
No.
You can see Varys from where you guys are at. He's kind of like, there's like 2 lines of guards kind of like making a shield wall. And then he's, what is his spell? Does he have any spells that could help? He is,
Your bucket
he,
every once in a while just be like,
yeah. Do that. He is, you see him like snapping arrows off, like snapping the heads off of his arrows, but then using his bow and then casting. He's like an arcane archer. You can see him casting these spells that are kind of like they hit somebody, they don't hurt them, but they cast like spectral vines, kind of like go and grab like 10 of them and kind of keep them like incapacitate groups. So he uses his 2 attacks to do that. And then he's basically like, if Camille's not going to do this, I'm going to, and he's like pointing the guard. He's like running the show with the guards and like on the shield wall, but it's only the second round, so things haven't gotten too bad, but things look as if they're tipping. Roll me another d4, Andy, for a crowd action.
3.
My teacher's gonna die.
So you say that the movement of the crowd is beginning to take Camille and Clem in whatever direction they're moving.
Garen.
Excuse me. Camille, since she's heading the charge, is going to do a strength check or be moved in one of their directions. Camille's strength is a +7, so roll for her. You're looking to beat a DC 12. Cool. People are bouncing off of Camille. She's just like not in like a zombie way, but
Trudging.
like they're like drunk dudes, not like drunk dudes, but like bros are like running up and like ooh, and then she's just like checking them out of the way, and they're just like kind of just like slowly just like moving forward, and they continue. They're not halted in their movement. Next up is Clem.
Okay. I would like to look at just reaffirm to tag. Fucking go! You're so slow.
Oh, yeah, so it's your turn again.
Fucking go. Move.
I mean, aren't we super close to the barracks still, though?
You guys
We're
are standing
like-
out front
we're
of the
like
door.
Standing out
You
front.
guys,
Yeah.
it
Like,
will,
I'm
it will
within
take
20
like 5
feet.
feet of movement. It costs 5 feet to go through the door.
Yeah.
And then you can
So
go
I'd
15
be
feet
good.
behind it.
So he's literally like, he's hovering there, like, ready to go through the door, but he's like, whatever the fuck you're doing, do it, and then he'll go through.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're like
Yeah,
waiting.
you guys can move at
Unless
the
you're
same
like
time.
waiting for me to go through so you can drop the concentration.
No, because I basically just transparently, I'm not trying to do anything weird. You'll be a cloud. You'll be a cloud. And I'm just gonna try to, like... You can't cast 2 concentration spells at once or the same concentration spell twice.
You will have to drop the first one to cast the second one.
Yeah, so I mean, you're just gonna be a cloud, which just makes you safer. And my intent is just to, like... I guess I'll just try to be, like, quick and not be hit by as much stuff.
Where are you trying to go?
Away. I'm just trying to escape too. I don't want to interact with Daron at all.
No, I know, but
And I don't
Tag doesn't
interact
want to
with the
leave you
crowd.
alone to go through this crowd.
Oh, and I'm not gonna. I also have no intent to go through the crowd.
Where are you gonna go?
Through the. Well, I guess I can't.
Yeah, there's 2 directions. You've forged another direction that I didn't consider.
That only works if you're like incorporeal. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm fine. I'm gonna go to. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't know what the interior layout of the barracks is, but I want to go just like into the barracks to the back of it.
But the doors are locked.
The doors are locked.
We were locked
We were locked
outside of
out.
it.
Like, they shut everything. So, like, from what I'm
Camille,
getting from
Camille
this-
called a lockdown on the thing,
But without
Knowing-
her in it?
Yeah.
knowing that she could keep the people safe in front.
And also, they didn't want
assuming
people
that-
getting in.
Oh.
Assuming, she
Okay.
didn't want any of these commoners getting in, so she took the role on being able to protect you guys as you move through the crowd.
How?
You can get through.
How?
Tag can get through the door by going through the crack in between the two pieces of metal.
How? Are there any windows in the front of the barracks?
I'm gonna go pee really quick.
They're like the ground floor barred window things. So they're like windows, but there's like metal, so people can't just like.
But I can
dive
see
through.
through them.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
teleport inside.
Yeah.
Chowder, I don't want to look at you right now.
And that's what I'll do.
Technically, you could have dimension doored.
I don't have
Into-
dimension
well,
door.
I guess that's the only one that you need to like. You don't need to see it, but if you know the place or have been there.
Yeah,
you
I
just
have
go.
the thing that I
Oh,
have.
Misty Step.
The thing that I have is Misty Step, which only works if I can see it, and it's not very far. It's only 30 feet, but I don't need it to be too far.
I'll even say that there's like a weird like half dome weird. You know, in like Lego sets, like the Lego door, like Lego old timey doors have that little like. There's like one of those that you can just look through the door and teleport in.
My other question, I guess, the alternative would have been like, is the nearest like ledge, or is there like a second floor balcony or something that's within 30 feet? But the reason why I kind of prefer a window is because then Dayron doesn't just like scorching ray me every turn. Because he can't see me, so it's a little harder.
Yeah.
Right? So, my goal would be to Misty Step into the barracks and then use my movement to just, like, run in it to the back of it, basically.
Cool. Yeah. Hold on, I have to do some math.
We'll take Keller, too.
Okay, judging by my barometer here, let's see. I have to physically map this out. So I need these movable.
You need to turn on your drawing guide. There's a drawing guide in Procreate that allows you to make a grid.
Oh, that you can
And you
size
can,
it.
yeah, and you can size that, and then that
I
would
did
give
that.
you a reasonable scale for how far away things are. It wouldn't do like diagonal distance like you have there, but like at least it would be a ruler.
Yeah, I was using this more as like round. Like we're 3 rounds into combat, and you guys have moved 120 feet into the crowd. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
guess I hope
Camille.
that, I hope that our friends that I'm mostly abandoning will be fine.
There. Karen is with.
Have we abandoned them?
I mean, my teacher is so much more powerful than me. I assume. But like, what am I gonna be?
She
able
just
to do
kind of had a
against
rough
them?
morning.
She has had a rough morning.
She did
so
almost die this morning.
huh?
She did almost die this morning.
It's true. It's true.
So Clem, I'm
Um,
gonna say, you lose the extra 10 feet from Camille, because they're moving into the crowd. Kind of like you guys are kind of
Sure.
going like that.
That's fair.
So you get 30 feet. You
But
get
that's okay because I
to-
can teleport 30 feet as long as I can see it. So however far into the barracks I can see through the window, I can Misty Step, and then I can use my movement to walk.
D3s. Give me a.
I could give you a
D4
D6 divided
and-
by half.
Do that. 1, 2,
3.
3. Okay, so
Because it's a 6 divided by 3.
yeah.
Or divided by
So
3
yeah,
is
you
3.
can get 30 feet there, and then you can move another 30 feet. But Tag can only move 10 feet.
Yeah.
So,
So you can only move 10 feet.
I'll
you can
say
just
you
get
get-
in the door.
because it's
basically.
less of a straight line with your movement, you get like in the front gate, past a major of the offices, around through, and you're kind of like in the cell blocks now.
Okay.
And then you just know that, because I guess you don't know because you've only been this far. I'll say you got you are in line with Keller. You somehow got to Keller.
I was gonna say.
So I misty step,
All of this
and
is
then I
just to
just
get back
run
to
in,
Keller.
and then I'm like looking at the bars.
Like
and be
he's
like,
hearing all
"Hey."
this going on, and then he just
Yeah.
sees Clem
So like
running.
as you're running through, you're kind of like running. Guards are kind of like freaking out and like
Do they care
it's
about me?
pandemonium. A random dude running like one
But I mean,
student running
okay.
through.
But I mean,
is like-
this whole riot is random dudes.
Yeah,
So-
I will. I mean,
I don't want
I'll
them to
say
think
a
I'm not
majority
with
of them recognize you as like being in here, you know, 10 minutes ago. So they're just like they just like look at you and like keep going. As you like kind of get through the offices past Varys and Camille's offices, you get into the cell block. Everybody's kind of doing the like arm thing where they're like, "Hey, let's out! What the fuck's going on?" Ah!"
This is very much like a Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Yeah, except there's no fucking dogs holding cage, like fucking keys.
Oh my gosh.
So there's
And
just
then
like a
the
bunch
cannonball
of guys going,
explodes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you've no luck at all." And then they all
Um,
escapes, you know.
The
that
rats
scene.
in the cells are all freaking out. Keller looks up and sees you. Like, he's not even, like, freaking out or trying. He's just kind of, like, trying to, like, see what's going on. And he's just kind of, like, in his, like, prison fatigue, just like, what the fuck's happening? It's really loud. And then he sees you and he's like,
No.
I'm like,
he just,
I'm like haunting him.
I'll say you kind of just, like, are mid-step and you look over and you just see this man just, like,
Slide away.
just like slowly taking steps back into the corner
Oh my
of
God.
his cell.
Imagine if you were just like some random criminal, just doing your random criminal things, and then one day you became haunted by the worst
Happen in a
twink.
movie where just like a random guy
Yes.
is like the main character just keeps running into them and it's like, you ruined my life, leave me alone.
I haven't ruined his life for the
Fuck.
record. I have
I
saved
don't
You,
think
but
about
you
that.
made him
times
piss
over.
himself multiple times and you've like threatened to like, you better work with the guards or else your life's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Do I have that what's it called spell?
The what's it called spell?
You already cast a spell this turn.
No, I
Sir.
know. I can't cast the spell this turn, but
Can I break the cloud spell by myself?
I don't.
Tag Clem has to.
Yeah.
You're just a cloud for an hour.
For an
I'm
hour.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you've moved. I'm assuming you move.
Yes.
You're like, I'm gonna follow Ted. I'm gonna follow Clem. Fuck. I'm gonna follow Clem. And then you just like, it's kind of like the like in the shows, like in your mind and in your body,
Yeah.
you're like willing to like sprint right. You're
The
like,
cloud
I'm
is
gonna
just,
get
like,
it, and it's just like,
Drifting.
and it just flows
very
kind of like,
slowly. Yes. Excellent.
and you're just like in the lobby
Mhm.
of the garrison.
I'm the glow cloud from Welcome to Night Vale.
I haven't heard that episode. I've only heard like so many random smatterings.
It's like one of the first episodes. All hail the
That's-
glow cloud.
That's no indication of the episodes I've heard.
It's like the original like narrative podcast.
Somebody thinks
I
you're a
know.
fart.
Yeah,
Um,
a fart
Cool.
manifesto.
I also the spell I was thinking of was knock, which
whoa!
Which-
Would blow the door open.
no, it doesn't. It just
Just destroys the door.
no, knock. It just unlocks things. That's it. It just unlocks things. It doesn't explode anything. It's just that I don't have that spell, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, Garen. what can-
Wait.
You can.
No, I
You
I
have,
have
an object interaction, and you can talk.
and I can talk. And I just want to tell Keller, there's a riot outside. I think you're probably safe though, because the guards have totally locked this whole building down. Don't participate in the riot, or even really go outside. If you have the opportunity to, if for some reason the barracks are like completely destroyed, you should run.
Godspeed.
Because one of the people who's leading the riot also super hella wants to kill you. Just warning you. He's out there. He's like right outside.
Wait, did you see Barrett?
Oh, maybe I
You don't
didn't.
know.
Only Tag saw Barrett.
Well,
You can talk about it.
And I'm a
well, he
fly.
wants to kill me, I guess. All right. Well, then just don't. If you have an opportunity, Ron, don't do anything with the riot because it sucks.
I appreciate it.
Do you?
Why are you in here?
Because I'm fucking leaving. This sucks. I don't want to be anywhere near here.
Yeah, I agree with you. You should let me out and I'll come with you. Everybody else starts saying, yeah, you should let me out too. Yeah,
Hey, I don't know
hey."
any of you other fucks. Why?
Because aren't we
This is the safest place you could possibly be.
Yeah, but I also don't want to be in here if... Just let me out. Come on. Please. He's gonna do a persuasion check.
Tag's not
Please.
here. Tag's
Please,
way
I don't know.
back
I'll
in
do
the
yeah, I'll
distance.
do an insight check for not. I mean, I don't know if it's like, is it a contest? Because
he's just trying to like butter you up, and I guess you could just like decide if you want.
Why is he trying to butter me up?
'Cause he
Because
wants
I've
to get out of
fucking
here. He's a
saved him
coward.
so much. Insight is 15.
He got a 17, so I'm gonna say that I don't know. But he's just like, you saved me before, you can save me again. And just unlock that door, and then you'll never have to talk to me ever again, and I'll be safe and I won't die. The safest thing that I could be is
with
not
you.
here, because you said yourself that my boss wants to kill me, so I need to leave. Please let me leave. Please.
Yeah. I think you could actually still do some significant good here when everything calms down. So I feel like we should leave you right where we know where you are.
Oh, he looks. Before he looks
Start
like
crying a little bit.
he before he looks like scared and like kind of like in this self-preservation mode. Now he just looks sad.
Well,
and he just kind of like sits
I don't
down
know.
on the
Maybe
chair.
I won't. I don't know. Well, first, I can't. I don't have any like spells to pick his fucking lock. Second, I don't like. I'm not. I don't know. Like, I think you're just thinking I'm saving him for saving him's sake. But like, I don't know. What are my options even? Grave sickness.
He's trying to
frost
convince you to
damage.
let him out.
Yeah, I know.
What do you use for lock picking? Is it sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, I guess. Which I don't really have.
I'll be there in an hour. I can let him out then.
Is tag in my visibility?
Super no.
I feel like I'm around, like, so that
You
I'm
moved
visualizing
60
a school,
feet.
and I'm like over by the door still. Like I just got in the door,
Okay.
and you're
Like,
way
like if
down
this is
in the holding
Oblation,
cell area.
Tag is in the front, right next to the door where they put the sign, and you're in the back.
I mean, the difficulty here is that I really need you to stay a cloud to get through the back door too.
You don't think I can smack down a back door?
But then that like is opening up the back door that they
You could seal it back up
barricaded.
again. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's true, huh? Well, okay, we'll just leave that moment hanging because I can't cast a spell on this turn.
Your
But
turn ends
I
with,
don't know.
with
I mean,
a
like,
half-assed
the
plea
literal,
to let him out.
The literal fucking only thing that I think I can do short of picking the lock or like having Tag catch up to me and him picking it himself is to shatter the lock. I don't have
I don't
like
know if you want
other
to shatter.
I don't have like other spell options. You know what I
Clem
mean?
uses shatter.
Like
All
Oh.
the locks break.
Hey,
the
roll,
whole section
roll
of the building
roll a d6,
explodes.
and that's how many other things open too.
a sudden loud ringing noise painfully intense
Oh.
erupts from a point you choose within
And
range.
you don't have careful spells, so
I-
it'll hit him too.
Each
I-
creature in a 10-foot radius sphere must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Taking thunder
You
damage.
will kill everyone.
So for Milo, I had shatter on him, and my entire party was like, "Do not use that while you're near us." Like they talked me out of it.
3d8 thunder damage.
Yes.
You don't wanna.
Well,
you don't wanna just use
You
that
can,
on your
you,
party
can, you
members.
can point out a space and it happens over there.
Mhm. Like I
Um,
had 8 people yelling at me to not
a non-magical
use shatter.
object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. I think that would probably apply to locks, but I don't need to do that.
It's Garen's turn. Garen is.
Can we wait?
going to
Request.
Yes.
Can we switch to the Cortez battle in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or the Grotus? Grotus? No, Magnus. What's his name?
I think it's Magnus.
Lord Crump.
Crump.
You're crump.
Why did I think it was Magnus?
There is a Magnus.
Is there?
I feel like.
We've listened to this one definitely. Okay, wait. What? There's a what? There's a fan theory that Lord Crump is Wario in disguise.
Mm.
Think about it. He's shaped like Wario. He wears elf shoes. He's
He loves
fully covered
garlic.
up. And at one point, had yellow overalls when he's pretending to be a pirate. What is this?
This is Lord Crump. It's his theme.
Oh,
Is
there's
there
a
fight?
the Lord Crump battle. Let's see.
Magnus von Grapple.
That's what it was. Yes, Magnus von Grapple, because that's his robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. This
I love
is
this
this
song.
is good because now that we're in the third round, things you guys don't know, but things are getting louder outside.
Mm-hmm.
Garen, what's Garen do? Garen's just gonna give Camille the health action. Okay, top of the round. Give me a D6.
6.
Interesting
Oh, no.
roll. I don't know how this is gonna play
Because we're not there.
because you're not there.
Why is that weird?
Because we're supposed to be there.
So I'll just tell you what happens. You see Endo, Hinda, and Pavel push.
Endo.
Yeah,
Endo. What?
yeah, they push through a line of. You don't see Endo, Hinda, and Pavel push through a line of charging citizens as they join the group. So they push through and they meet up with Camille and Garen.
What are they doing here?
You called them here.
Fuck! Yes, we sent Endo to go get him.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like, we need to meet up here at
Well-
the barracks, and then they met.
Are
the
there
situation.
windows in this door?
Yeah, I mean there's.
I can't even see the door, let alone you.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to perceive them, that's on you.
Every
Yeah.
cell has a window. The door, I already said, has windows because that's what Clem used to
Okay,
teleport
I think
in.
that's what I ran upstairs.
Give me a well, it's not your turn. On
It's
your
not
turn,
my turn.
remember, give me a perception check. Interesting.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
I didn't think they were
man.
gonna show up here.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's okay because we're all going to the
So,
same location
I'll-
and they know how to protect one another and themselves and
I'm
each
gonna
other.
have this right.
We don't need to be there.
Um,
Do you want me
okay.
to not make you a cloud?
I don't think I want to be a clown anymore.
Okay.
I'm getting stressed.
Which of you guys do you want them to go after? In the initiative.
Oh,
Uh,
go after. I was like, who's
They're gonna
coming
kill
after
you.
us?
The three of them are like, you guys are dead.
Because it's Camille,
They're
it's
they're
Daron.
acting as a group.
Okay. Maybe. Do you want him to go after you?
The robot's dead.
No!
I was like, why does it say robot on here?
I guess me.
After you,
I don't know
yeah.
that it matters that much though. Cause wait, whose turn is it now?
This is the top of the initiative, so it's the crowd action. Next will be Camille.
So I guess maybe after you, because won't that come sooner?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, after them is Camille. I'm just playing with myself at this moment. Let's see, she already has advantage.
I think we made the joke last time that
Yeah.
at one point it's just gonna be Lucas voicing 5 of her characters having
You
an
have
entire
so many
conversation.
NPCs.
love them all.
So they're
Huh?
all in a
I love
group.
them
I do though. That's
Camille's
the
gonna
problem.
move another
Is they're all too cool.
40 feet. Okay. And then she's gonna use.
But I don't want. Here's why I'm
she's
kind of
gonna use
freaking out
Hinda's
now.
thing to get an extra.
Is I don't
thing.
want Camille and Garen to be like these three show up and meet up with them, and they're like, "Where the fuck are Tag and Clem?" And they're like, "Oh, they ditched us."
We didn't ditch them.
You didn't
They-
ditch them, but they are gonna be really confused as to why
They-
you guys aren't all together.
But I mean, they chose.
It's not. They're not gonna
Yeah.
like be like, you guys fuck you suck and we hate you. We're not gonna help
Yeah.
you anymore. But they're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Was that a bad decision? Honestly,
I don't know.
I
It's
feel
not
like
a bad decision. It's just
I feel like honestly,
not the road that I
if-
thought you were going down.
if I'm a
So,
magic user that's like, I've got some spells that'll kind of help us get out of this situation, or we can go through a fucking riot, I feel like I'd rather
with a paladin and a fighter pushing
still.
the way for you guys.
Riots are they're literally actually insane. They are something that I don't think I wouldn't want to play with. I don't know.
We
if
were kind of
Clem
in
would.
one the previous episode though with the
Yeah,
There were two
and
episodes
it
before.
sucked. It sucked. You died 3 times.
yeah
in
we
that
got out of
riot.
it.
There were people chucking stuff at us and everything. That was a mess. I don't want to do that
fine.
again.
Technically, this is worse than that
Yeah.
because people there were just fighting each other, and this is actually there's a swarm of humans. That's so
Okay.
Camille.
Well,
Camille
the good
does
news. The
something
good news is that I'm
and moves
catching up
more.
with our criminal friend long enough that maybe you can catch up to us.
Tag. It's your turn.
Do I still only have 10 feet
You
of
only have 10 feet of
movement?
movement, so now you're 20 feet into the garrison.
Do
Can
I
I,
see
can I at
him
least
yet?
be in the hallway, at the other end of the hallway?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh wait,
I'm not punishing
okay, wait.
you. You just have to. You're looking you're moving your cloud head like this, and you're trying to see directly through the perfect doors opening and stuff to see.
So I
Clem.
I can either do a perception check to see Clem, or I can do a perception check to see the end of
Actually,
Hinda.
I'll say it's a normal
Wait,
roll to see
you don't-
them outside.
You don't need to perceive. You should perceive the other people. Don't
Even though
perceive me because it doesn't matter if you can
Okay.
see me. It matters
I know
if
where
I
you're
can
at.
see you.
Yeah. So so Tag's just gonna keep kind of vaguely moving towards where he thinks Clem might have gone,
I mean,
and then is also
you
looking
saw me
back out
warp
of the
through the
crowd.
window and then run.
Yeah.
Tag said, or Clem said, "Hey, go out the back door."
Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
where you can.
okay. Gonna kill myself. That's another fucking one.
You're just like,
I'm a cloud.
shit's fucking bad
I'm a
out
cloud.
there.
Shit's whack out there.
Cool. It's Dayron's turn. Dayron sees a group of people moving through the crowd, which I guess doesn't involve you guys, so it's not going to be damage onto you.
Stop rolling ones. Stop it.
He is... he needs them to stop moving so quickly, so he's going to cast Ray of Sickness.
Oh god. Everyone just starts throwing
I
up
know
on
how
each
that
other.
goes. Ray of sickness.
Ugh.
Can this
Everyone
hit
gets
multiple
tummy
people?
irony.
I don't think so. I don't think it does hit multiple people.
Load.
Sometimes
Ray of Sickness. A ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out toward a creature
Damn.
within range.
What
When you
is
cast
casting
it
it
at
at
higher
higher level?
levels,
Does it do more
it just
damage?
does more damage.
If they get hit by it,
Make
does the
a
poison thing,
ranged
right?
spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is also poisoned until the end of your next turn.
that's what I was looking for.
So, in order for poisoning, though, you need to have succeeded a ranged
hit
spell
them
attack
and
and
then-
for them to fail a con saving throw.
Cool.
So there's actually kind of 2 checks involved there. Are you, okay?
It's
Shower
Chowder.
just smacked her head on the wall.
Oh, that wasn't you? Okay, good.
Cool. He's going to aim at Camille because he'd probably be the
Camille?
best get out of the picture.
I don't know why I'm like this.
Hits. It's okay. He super hits.
Oh no.
And
Camille,
she is
no!
gonna do a con save. Oh, but she passes. So she just takes the 2d8 of damage.
Okay.
That's a dog. Oof. Oh my god, I rolled 2 8s.
Woof.
That's super not good. She gets blasted.
Blast them.
55 minus 16 is 39. Cool. Tag, that's your turn. Wait, no, sorry. That's Darren's mage's turns. So the crowd is getting rowdy enough that while they still have their wall up, they're gonna drop
I'm
it.
getting rowdy.
They're gonna drop it.
You know when kids
And
are really
then-
sleepy that they get like hyper again?
Mhm. You're in that vibe.
I'm like still on like weird time zone.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm sure you're on a weirder one.
They, I mean, you see none of the kids. Things happen, and
Things
you don't see any
happen.
of them.
Cool. I'm gonna try to perceive again when it's my turn.
Yeah. So
I want to know what's going on.
Varys does another thing. Roll a crowd action clam because this will affect just you.
What? 3?
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw. The people, as you're running through, the people are trying to grab onto you and to get them to like get you to help them or just to like beat you up.
How far? Wait, how wide is the hallway?
Maybe someone's just got a really long arm.
There's a couple of freaking
Well, then they
hobgoblins.
should make a better cell.
The cells are
They
not
should make a better.
specialized.
They should make a better cell block so
I
to
have to
accommodate
have
for the
things
long
happen
arm.
to you in this
arm
hallway.
people. Okay, tell me. What am I making? Dex saving throw? Okay. Good thing I'm not good at those. 11?
Roll a d4 and you're pushed 10 feet in that direction.
Okay, 1.
You go in the direction you want to keep. They push you 10 feet more toward the direction, so they're like grabbing you, and then like they kind of like help your momentum, and you keep going toward where you want to go.
Cool. Lucky.
Nice.
I mean,
Now you're 70 feet in the garrison. Who's next? That's Garen. Garen does something. I'm just gonna skip this cred action. They need one more round and they're out. Tag, it's your turn.
Okay. Still cloud.
Wait.
Making what?
You can drop it on your turn if you want.
Didn't you just have your turn? Where you were perceiving?
No,
last
she
turn.
just asked. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna perceive.
Yeah,
on
I
your
said
turn.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Oh.
And I was
Next
like, oh yeah, you can do that. Wait, no, it's
Okay.
Daron's mage's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand now. Cool. I was gonna drop it as soon as I can, but I thought you were like getting 2 turns before I had gotten.
Do you?
was
I mean,
wait a
do you
minute,
want to
what?
drop it on your? Wait,
That's my intent. Yeah.
wait. I skipped your turn. It's your turn. Sorry. I thought.
So it
I
was my
thought
turn.
you
Oh.
saying. I thought you getting attacked was your
my
turn.
Okay.
Go.
I was
It
like,
was
I
the
could have
layer
sworn.
action.
I could have sworn that I was.
I was like, I
coming
did
up
something
soon.
with Clem, so their turn must be done.
Yeah, can I see... Actually, it's been like 3 rounds, and I told Clem to go through the door. I was gonna be like, can I see Clem, or can I see Tag? But then they're
Why
not
are these
the same...
names so
they're
easy
not the
to
same
mix
name.
up?
So weird.
I don't understand.
get
I
it.
think one of us just must have done it in the first session, and then it like... It could have, honestly, could have been me. And then it's just so hard. But I think Clem could pretty safely assume that either Tag has followed his instructions and gone into the barracks, or has not and doesn't want to be a cloud anymore. So I think I'll just drop it anyway.
You become you're like
Am I like
You're
7 feet in the
mentally
air
ready.
that I just drop to
you,
the
you
ground?
actually take a d6 of falling damage. No, you're just like going, and then you like appear.
You skid on the floor.
Yeah, you kind of do like
because you're
a, like
suddenly moving
you-
so much faster.
you do like a
than
weird
He like
hockey
slides into the wall.
Cool.
You
So
just
I
hear,
hear
"Oh,
a clank.
fuck."
You hear
Like,
like a table get knocked over, and some guards be like,
God
"Dude,
damn
what? Wait, what?"
Okay.
You hear commotion, and you hear Tag's voice say, "Get out of my way."
So, how did we contact Endo and Hinda?
Sending.
Okay.
We had a sending scroll,
And what
and
did-
then you just learned sending.
And what did we tell them?
Endo was just gonna go get Hinda and Urok.
You guys didn't know that the meeting was going to happen, so you were all going to convene at just getting Hinda.
Yeah.
Rock is not a fighter. He would just die.
You said Urok.
They were.
Oh
Sorry.
no, it was Hinda, Pavel, and Endo. Yes.
To bring Hinda to talk to the guards to give them more info on all of Hinda's knowledge on Labrusas.
Okay.
And they just showed
And
up to
so-
a riot.
Endo left
they showed up to it.
before the riot.
Yes.
They left last night.
Okay.
Basically, when you guys were talking. Oh no, they left this morning.
Yeah, because they slept in the room.
So they
with
slept
us.
in the room with you guys.
Yeah,
So they
but
went
still
across
before the
town.
riot.
Before the riot.
Yeah, like right before
Um,
the announcement, I think.
Okay. I would like to. But I'm moved 10 feet, so I'm not even next to fucking Keller anymore. I've been pushed. Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna use my spell. But I can't. Hinda and Endo will be fine. Camille and Karen can catch them up to speed, I think. I was
Pavel's
gonna
up
use
there,
sending,
too.
but so I'm gonna drop the spell on you. You're no longer a cloud, you're skidding. And I'm going to go back 10 feet to Keller's door and try to unlock it with my normal hands.
Your normal tiefling hands.
I'll say there's like a knife, like a food knife on the floor that you're like just like jimming into the lock.
Pretty much.
Give me a
I don't-
sleight of hand check.
Let's see, what are my options though? I can fix the lock if it's broken. I can use a mage hand that's no more dexterous than me. I can try to beat up the lock with magic missile or catapult. Keller, stand back. I catapult the butter knife into the lock to try to explode.
You're doing it that way?
I could.
Cool.
Hey, well,
I
mean-
guess. Yeah, no, do the.
I wonder
roll.
what's more likely to work.
So,
You don't have to answer that literally insane question.
there's two ways
Hold
I
on.
can see you doing this.
Hold on.
This is a lower AC, but you'll have to do it with disadvantage because you're like aiming a knife to get into this and just like
Exploded.
break this lock. I'm not even gonna like try and think of the like physics around that.
Is it disadvantage? I mean, it's just an object flies
No,
in a
because you're
straight
like
feet.
aiming. I'm gonna say because you're trying to like destroy the whatever. Okay, roll normally.
I mean,
roll flat,
the
and then,
real question is, the way the spell goes is it's not whether or not I will hit it, because I will, because that's kind of how catapult goes. If something's not making a dexterity saving throw because it's not a creature,
Then I'm saying it's gonna be more
But-
like a ranged spell attack.
yeah. But the question is whether or not bludgeoning damage could even unlock the lock, which I'm not convinced it could.
You have
Wait a
to
minute.
Do, there's
Wait a
there's
minute.
there's rolls
Wait a
is
minute.
written for all this stuff. Roll a ranged spell attack.
Wait.
and we'll tell you what happens.
Why don't I'm just gonna try to pick the lock because I have luck.
I believe
so
in you.
That's like
Yeah.
easier. Not
I
that I
believe in Clem's more criminal intentions lately.
Not that I have like great sleight of hand, but we'll see.
I think she's doing good roll.
And
some luck.
I'll try to use luck.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh no.
Fucking 3. I'm not burning 2 luck on Keller just for this. I'm gonna wait for Tag to do that.
So that's your action.
So I will so that's my action. Can I cast no, that requires an action too.
Healing word.
No. That would be cool. That'd be cool, but no. I don't know. I'd rather get out of this situation. Keller's fucking fine. I'm gonna move 20 feet away from him. Like, more in the direction that we were
Do you
going.
leave the knife in
So-
the lock?
Keller's a spy. He could pick the lock himself if he's not, like, if his
Right.
hands are unbound.
Please leave the knife.
He stabs himself.
He's just fucking.
No, okay. I will. So,
He's like, yes,
Please.
sweet
so I'm
release.
trying to pick the lock. I'm trying to pick
He's
the lock.
he's kind of like looking. He's like, no, you gotta kind of jimmy. I've done this before. You gotta kind of.
Wait, is he able to help me?
He's not gonna give you the help action.
Oh, okay. I guess.
You
I
just,
guess
you just
I
gotta
will.
stab it in there. And
I
you just
will.
gotta fucking.
Well, then you
twist
fucking do it, and then I will just. I won't move 20 feet away. I will just stay at his door, and like leave the knife in, because I don't want him to like. I want him to escape, but with us. Not just like off on his own bullshit.
Okay, he goes to like grip it.
Is it his? It is his move. Oh.
I'm gonna say he goes in the same turn that Hibenda and Pavel does, because I don't want to roll. There's already like 10 people on this initiative tracker. So he just like kind of grips it and gets.
Did you want me to add
fidgeting.
more NPCs?
Do it. Call in the shopkeeper,
Yes.
Loof, and
Loof. Daria.
Daria. Switchfoot's dead. Oh, sorry. Too soon. Okay. Camille's turn. They moved. Tag, it's your turn. Sorry,
Okay.
we're back to where we were.
How
I'm sorry for skipping you.
How
No, that's okay. I just
far-
wanted to make sure Tag like
You
could
can
do
move 30 feet.
do his turn.
So that'll get you within 10 feet of Clem.
Okay,
Wait, I didn't do within 20 feet of Clem. I can't do math.
within 20 feet. Can I can't do 2 different checks, right?
Depending on what they are.
Okay, I basically just want Tag to, like, after sliding into this wall, like, continue the momentum and, like, push himself off the wall, dash
Oh, yeah.
action.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
mean,
do
the-
dash
That's
action.
just
I see
flavor.
what
That's
you
just flavor.
mean.
Dash action down towards where Clem and Keller are and, like, perceive, if possible, like, what they're trying to do and, like, very... Like, obviously, Clem's down there fiddling with the lock, and Keller's there.
With your dash action, you'll go 60 feet instead
Yes.
of 30.
Yeah.
So you'll actually go past Clem. Well, you don't have to go your full
Yeah, I'm
dash
not gonna go
movement.
there. I just want
So
to
you
make
can
sure I
catch
get
up.
there.
Yeah, you can catch up to them. You
the problem is I
can't-
don't think you can't pick the lock and dash in the same turn.
Picking lock will be an action.
Oh, and my dash is an action?
Yes.
That's dumb.
I know rogues. I honestly have considered never playing a different class other than rogue
Always
again,
multi-class and rogue and drop 2 levels.
because literally
There is
Yeah.
this system where I was reading about it. I didn't read too much into it. It's called
Can I
it's called the
I'd
Gestalt. You can
action
actually
surge. Yeah.
It's called this Gestalt system where you get a level in 2 classes at once. And I can't. I'm really mad I didn't learn about it before we started playing, because it's perfect for smaller parties. So then you can be
Whoa.
like a gunslinger barbarian, so you can be raging as you're like you have more things to do.
doesn't that like that like
It kind of supercharges you.
increases the power creep like nobody's business.
Right,
so,
but
Yeah.
when you're two people,
Then you can make everything more intense.
Then I
too.
can
Yeah.
like I don't have to like have people's health and stuff,
Yeah.
like health
Yeah.
and stuff.
Mhm.
Yes, you can
Okay.
totally action search.
So then he would action surge and
yeah.
just like
Whoa.
very crudely try and smack this lock open
Oh, so you're trying to
You're gonna
with,
attack
with,
it?
with
You
sleight
can-
of hand. But it's like I
You
wanted to
could
like see their
shoot it.
like I could shoot it too.
Or does action surge apply for all actions or just the attack action?
It's
Does it give you two?
You can take an
it'll-
additional action on your
yeah.
turn.
So you would get
Damn.
action surge.
So
is,
you could just
action
lockpick
surge
that.
is one of the best moves in
That's
the game.
cool as hell.
No, actually Tag's just gonna shoot it.
Cool.
Oh.
It opens because it's a gun,
Oh,
and
wow,
everybody's
okay.
like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
And like it's super loud, and
He's
everyone's
like,
like, "Oh,
everybody shut the fuck up. We're getting the fuck out of here right now.
we're all getting out of here." Like
No,
everybody's
no,
like,
no,
"Yeah!"
no,
everybody,
no.
Everyone's like, "Woo!"
Not we, as in
Oh.
all we
Oh.
three.
Clem
sit the
just, like,
fuck
Hold on,
down.
there's
Clem
people
looks
throwing
at
toilet
some like
paper. and
Do it.
random
You know, you're not
prisoner
getting
and
this
is like,
back.
"You
You're
don't
not
have
getting the
valuable
toilet paper
information,
back.
bitch."
Have fun wiping your asses with your hands.
Everybody's mad at you.
Good.
But Keller is free, and he's like, "Okay, let's go."
Yes.
Clem like is like behind Keller and just leans forward, whispers in his ear, "Let's get out of here."
I'm not scared of you anymore.
That's what you
I've
think.
had
That's
a
what you
lot
think.
of rest, and I'm fine.
That's what you think. Rest isn't the same as therapy.
Okay. Before.
This is true.
Yeah. So, Hinda and everybody kind of showed up in the crowd. And
Oh
Barrett
no.
Bray is also up with fucking Dayron. I saw his skeezy little ass.
Barrett Bray.
You're
Clem says
fucking
to,
boss.
Yeah, Barrett Bray is what Clem says.
Why
to
is he
Keller.
here? Why the fuck is he here? What is he doing with Dayron?
Is your turn over?
Yes. Can I still? Yeah, I don't know.
They're working together, and he takes the dash action,
You
and he
mother-
fucking.
Fucker!
You guys can do opportunity attacks on him if you want, but he just books it. He's like, I'm sorry. No, he doesn't even say. He's just screaming back. I've had enough of this. I really just want to leave. He's 60 feet out the door, or not out the door.
We can
He
do
kind of like,
opportunity attacks.
yeah, you get an opportunity
Tag
attack.
warning shots.
Okay. Yeah, it's just an action. You get an attack.
You can fire a shot.
Can you put that on any attack? Is there like any language that's like, or you can only do this to certain things?
There's-
Okay.
I think an opportunity attack is you take the attack action.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just asking.
And I-
in
and I
case these
don't
things are
know-
like, oh, you need to use your bonus action to put this below.
Let's
No,
see.
It's
Cool.
just it's
Do
like
a warning.
So
What does
you
he
can
do?
you can wait. I think it must be melee though. Hold on.
this counts as
Wait. Oh, right.
Interesting.
In-
It would be a melee
So
attack. So you, would have
you can
to-
make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. To take the opportunity attack, you can use your reaction to make one melee attack against the provoking creature. It occurs right before the creature leaves your reach. Sorry,
dumb.
I didn't mean to prevent you from doing that because that would have been pretty cool, but
Tag's just gonna. Oh wait, opportunity attack.
You can fucking punch him.
you can punch
Tag's
him.
gonna try to punch him.
You have your punch fists, don't you? Your gun fists.
Do I
If you
still
want to do
have
more
that?
damage.
We haven't been using
Yeah.
the arms of the like draw mechanics of the gunslinger because I think they're tedious. I'll let you kind of like basically what you would do is kind of like throw your gun down and grab it from your arm, put it on. It would be an attack with disadvantage on it.
Tag just wants to hit this guy without it.
Cool.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Oh fuck yes!
So it's just damage, I think, because
Yeah.
you're just like I'd say you're like pistol whipping him.
It's just 3 damage.
Cool.
It's
You
not.
can add your strength, because you're like it's like I'll account it's like a bludgeoning weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 5 damage.
Cool.
Damn.
He's like, fuck! Oh god! Oh, and then I forgot. So he runs his 60 feet, and then and then he disappears.
Are you fucking serious?
He kind of does the
Why
like.
did he disappear in the fucking cell? Oh, he's turned invisible.
No,
That's
he
what
didn't
it
turn
is.
invisible. He took the hide action
Oh.
as a bonus action because he's
Oh,
a
okay,
spy.
because he's a
What a
He
motherfucker.
basically
Aragwe.
turns the corner and you don't hear him running anymore. I'm gonna make a note of that after freaking
Actually,
tag.
can I reflavor that from
Sure.
him punching him to him just tripping him and making him like
Oh!
Yeah.
He just like,
Like,
he
he
just
hits
like
his head
bonks
really
his head on the
hard.
wall.
Hold on. I'll say that it takes 10 movement from him. Cool. Hinda, Pavel, and Endo's turn. What do I have on their thing?
Oh, wait a minute. That's actually pretty good.
So they're going to do something, and they're gonna move more.
I'm so mad I used my action surge to let this bitch out of jail.
No honor among thieves, baby. That's Dayron's turn. This is the third round of combat, right?
Fourth.
This is the fourth round?
I thought.
No? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna get out on this turn.
Yeah.
I'm just checking what time
Mhm.
it is. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon.
9:23.
You guys will get out next round. You just have to get away out the back door.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um.
Fucking guy.
Okay, Daron does what he does. The swarm of mages are going to use their action to intimidate the crowd to keep them frenzying, while Daron can focus elsewhere and do other things. Cool. A crowd action happens outside. That doesn't affect you guys. I'm gonna keep it in here. Wait. Varys goes. They're just gonna. Okay. Now there's a crowd action in here with the two of you. Give me a D6, my friends.
Both?
Just one of you.
1.
Nothing happens. You guys can move freely. Now it is Clem's turn.
Okay. So Keller's in a hallway. He's gone 60 feet,
50 feet.
50 feet, straight down the hallway and then hidden somewhere.
So I'll say that like the way I'm picturing it is like two sets of doors that aren't locked or anything that just lead into like the cell block. And then each side has like a pair of double doors, and you saw him push through the doors, and then when they swung back, you didn't see him anymore,
Okay.
and you could assume that he like turned the corner, took the hide action or bonus action.
And
So he's
how
a- he's a
far
sneaky
away
boy.
were the double doors
From
from his point? Like,
you can get to the other side of the doors with normal movement. With your full movement, you can get to the other side of the doors, and basically, for you guys to get out of this garrison, you need to move 120 feet in total and get to this door and then open it somehow, or get it open. So on the other side of this thing is a door, is another locked door like the one you saw in the front. and to end this encounter, you have to open that door to get out and head wherever you would like to head. So with your movement, without a dash action, you can just get like in front of the door.
Okay. So the door is 30-ish feet away from...
30ish, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, wait.
I'll let you cast Shatter on a point which you can't see.
No, I'm not gonna cast Shatter. I want to actually cast Sleep. Which is great because I can do it as a range of 90 feet, and it makes creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected. So I think if I choose the point like that I last saw him, he could be no more than 20 feet away, so he would be affected by the sleep. And so I would like to... I'll cast it, and I'll still use my movement to get up there, but that's the position
You're gonna
that I'm
cast it
casting
and
it
then
at.
move it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And I'm going to cast this. I don't know how much hit point do I have?
Once you name the amount of the spell level you'll
I've
cast,
got,
I'll tell you how much HP you have to knock him out.
because I've got 27,
I got 46. And he's a rogue,
which is probably closer to you.
probably closer to me. And he's probably higher level, because he's older.
Do I want to use... The highest I could do is 3rd.
An 80-year-old guy is level 19 wizard.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. Who the fuck cares? I'm
Get
gonna
him.
cast a
Fucking get him.
3rd level. That's gonna be
You have to get
That's gonna
22 health.
be. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
that's
cool.
it?
Okay, cool. Because I have the opportunity to roll 98. Oh wait, he's also taken.
second level.
Wait,
save
he's
it.
taken
Taken
5
damage.
damage. Oh, you've helped me allow him to put him to sleep more easily because he has less health. Cool. Okay, so he has what? At 20.
You have to roll 22.
22.
You're 98.
Okay. 4. 11. 17. 22.
Okay. He's
And
out.
yep, he's unconscious, and I've now moved to the doorway.
Are
So,
there people?
The
No, that
spell
would just be like a few.
this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Let's see. Each
Wait.
creature affected by this spell
Did he
falls.
say he's half elf and half orc?
He's half elf, half dwarf.
Half dwarf.
Yes.
Are half elves still resistant to being put to sleep?
Not in this way.
It's magical
Because you have
slumber.
to- it's magical.
Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points.
I'm not gonna just be like, oh, you actually hit all
Yeah,
the other people.
actually, there were like 8 other people.
there's
There were a
a-
bunch of mice.
Yeah.
There's 17 rat folk
Cockroaches.
in the end cell.
Each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. 1 minute, which is 10 rounds of combat. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract
Slap that bitch.
each
Slap his
creature's hit point, blah blah blah. Undead creatures immune to being charmed or unaffected by this spell. So unconscious. So
You
incapacitated, can't move, can't speak, unaware of its surroundings. It drops whatever it's holding, falls prone, fails strength and dexterity saving throws automatically. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So he's unconscious
He's just
now.
prone.
you kind of just like you make like a ball of
sleep energy.
and you chuck it at the door and
Sleepy time tea!
yeah, it just goes kind of like a smoke grenade, and then you like run
That's
up
such a
next
good
to it,
noise.
and it's just kind of like on the ground, kind of like fog at like a concert, and then you open the door, but you can't open it all the way, and you kind of like shove it more, and you look around, and it's just like he's kind of like I can't. He's like kind of just like scrunched, just like on the floor, face down. He was literally just on the other side of the door, and then you just not. He basically just fell face first down, and he's just unconscious in front of you. And
They're working together, and then he runs away.
and the knife. I didn't say they're working together.
That's what he said.
Oh no, like
That's-
Daron and Baron are working
Baron.
together.
He's like, I don't know, they're working together, and then he leaves, and that's an important piece of critical information that he definitely could have told us about earlier.
Yeah, so he's just the butter knife that you were using to like open the.
He took the butter
The
knife?
creature drops whatever it's holding and falls prone.
And there's just like this, and there's like a butter knife next to his hand.
I'm like, Tag, get the ropes.
I think I have rope in my inventory,
Probably do.
actually.
We gotta tie
I
up
think you
this
both do
fucking
because
boy
of,
again.
like,
I do. I have 50 feet of hempen rope. Hempen rope.
I'm a problem player because the first opportunity I get, I go buy a 10-foot pole because you can buy them in the store.
What do you do with them?
You just
Have a
fuck everything
10-foot
up.
For traps.
You fall
You
in
push
it.
people away.
You open traps. You fall in a trap and you use it to kind of like jimmy, and you can kind of crawl up it. Yeah, I'm a mess. I'm a problem. Garen, done.
No problem, it's me.
Yes.
What?
Taylor Swift reference.
Okay. You guys
Oh, you said, hey.
Tag.
hi.
and Clem don't know this, but the group got out of
Okay.
the thing.
Also, I'm mad at Keller additionally because my spell for that turn was going to be to like send a message to the others being like, here's what to do, but instead I need to put this fucking fool to sleep.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Garbo. That's what I think of him. It would
Are
take
you
too
gonna
much.
let Hinda torture him now?
It would take too much time to like put him back in the cell. Huh?
It would. We'd have to repair the lock also because Tag shot the shit out of that.
Oh yeah, we didn't lock the gate. You broke it. Womp womp.
Unfortunate.
We need to stop
sorry,
wasting time on Keller.
I'm just reading a bunch of the stuff that I wrote.
I just, you know.
It is Dayron's turn. Dayron left. His mages are just keeping the rile up. You hear, Clem, you hear a bunch of counterspells going off as like rogue, like anarchist mages are like chucking like fireball molotovs at the school, and they're just like turning off them. Then it's Varys' turn. Varys is fighting someone. Clem, that's your turn again. Wait,
I don't get to go?
No, it should
Tag, sorry.
Tag's turn.
Okay. Tag's just gonna use his movement to catch up to where Clem has
Cool.
Keller and
yeah. So
tie him up again and then
So
hoist
yeah.
him up.
before
Tie
you
him up.
say, before you finish that sentence, you get up the tag or the
Clem.
Clem, and you see a locked door in front of you. You see an unconscious man
Okay.
in front of you, and
Can I just throw Clem the rope and then as like a flavor?
yeah, you can
Okay.
just hit it to him.
Be a Boy Scout for 2 seconds. I need to get this door. And then he's gonna sleight
Boy
of
Scout.
then he's gonna sleight of hand lockpick the door
Wait, what locked door?
to get
The
out.
lockback door.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay. All right.
Very good.
I mean, he's asleep
That's
for
an
10.
unnatural 20.
You
10 rounds,
You
so
use.
He uses the butter knife. He takes the
so
butter.
I'll say you use your thieves tools, you like open it actually, and then you like wait a minute, and then you just like grab the knife, you just like turn the lock with that, and the door opens. Initiative is basically over. You have, you can see the western side of town because the back of the kind of like southwest, I guess, because the back of the garrison kind of points in that direction. You can tie up Keller if you want.
Yeah. Should I?
No, he fails.
He has a minute.
He
He's
automatically
asleep.
he
We have a
automatically
minute
fails
to
all strength
between
stuff.
the two of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
initiative is ended.
I just opened, like, it just goes, and he's just standing there.
Hey, you're so much better at it than I am.
I steal things.
Practiced.
A little bit.
I don't.
A little bit. Are you? I feel like you're lying to me about that. I
I
think
don't
you.
steal the way you do.
Stealing is stealing. What do you mean you don't steal the way? What classist bullshit is that? Don't do that. Would you just tie him up already and we can get the fuck out of here?
Need some help dragging him though.
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys are.
He's like, yeah. You got.
That
He
is-
like holds
I
up
would
your
like-
arm a little bit. And
it's-
is like,
that
yeah.
exact cadence to be canon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just so.
You do
with
the
this
like
shit.
SpongeBob like I'm strong, and it's one of those like
It, like,
cut-ins where it's like the
deflates.
bones, and you just see
Oh my gosh.
his arms.
I think I've got a -2 to strength. Yeah. Actually, I'm a -6
Poor
to
Clem.
strength.
Somebody.
He's got a-
His biggest muscle is his brain.
Clem. Somebody is trying to send you the sending spell, but they're not a known ally. Do you accept this?
Huh.
Unknown caller.
Unknown caller. It's kind of like an unknown caller on a speaking stone.
Scam likely.
Scam likely.
Hello.
Um.
Your social security number has been leaked.
Sure.
Cool.
Just what's the worst that sending can do to a person? Probably pretty bad.
You
huh?
hear
I don't
Daron's
know.
voice in your head.
Okay. What did you just say?
You said a joke from 2012. It was interesting seeing you work today, Clematis.
How'd you get this number?
You can't respond yet. It seems that you've learned more than what they teach you at the school. I'll be interested to see you when you come back to face me. And then they stop.
End
Do,
message.
what,
That was their like.
do I
I think you get. I'll say it's the similar to message that you get like a response
I
back.
wanna know actually. Short message to a creature with which you are familiar. Here's the message in its mind. Recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. So I need 25 words or less.
As long as it's not like
A
a
novel.
rant.
I would basically be like, how did you get this number, and what are you doing with my book? What are you doing with the book? Yeah, well, on my book. I don't know. I found it. It's the school's book.
You
but-
wrote your name in the
but-
library card.
No, it is.
You burned
it's-
it in the front.
It's totally the school's book, and Daron knows that, and Clem knows that. But like the book that Clem found.
I'll say he can't respond, but you just like hear him like laugh,
Cool.
like
Echoes.
like it's like a clever response kid kind of laugh. Cool. Where do you guys head to?
Are we in the
You-
part of town that we because there was the direction we could go that we did know and the direction we know that we didn't know.
I'm gonna say you guys went the direction that you did know,
Okay.
but you could like circle back through like the thing. Well, actually, you couldn't. You went the direction that you do know.
Okay.
So like whatever happens with the riot, whatever happens to like the guards or whatever, whatever happens to the count, I guess we're just gonna leave. Whatever happens, happens. Should we just like get to safety? Is there anyone else that we want to take with us other than the sending spell that I'm about to cast with my last 3rd level spell slot to our allies?
I think everyone we kind of needed is kind of going to Kane.
Okay.
We also have an unconscious body who's probably going to be a little pissed when he wakes up.
That's his fucking fault.
Yeah, but we gotta deal with it
We
if we
gotta-
want to bring
yeah,
him
we-
somewhere.
We gotta deal with him.
And as
for
much
sure.
as I would love to try and carry this very dense humanoid,
You know, honestly,
You could like chuck him in a river and he won't impede
hey,
your
they
travels.
did that to me.
I mean, I honestly, the reason I put him to sleep instead of just letting him, like, go, because my thought after we saved him from being killed by Barrett Bray and all of that is that he, like he said, he just wanted to, like, leave and never be found. But he proved literally right before he left that he still has information that he
still
hasn't
got-
given us.
Wait, what did he say?
He said that the two of them were working together.
What the fuck?
He said that Barrett and Dayron were
You
working
saw them
together.
standing
I mean,
together.
yeah. But
Which-
that's
which
fucked
we
up that he
knew.
knew that.
Yeah, which is
Because
fucked
he
up.
was like, I just work for him. I just
Yeah,
work for him.
which is
yeah,
fucked
whatever.
up that he knew that. That's messed up that he knew that, and that means he might have some extra juice that we need
Yeah.
to get out of him. So,
We could.
so let's I don't know, find like a wagon or something and just like drag him along out of town. The town's a fucking mess right now.
It is
so
a fucking mess right now.
I'm hoping that we can slip out without too much. Sending.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Endo and be like, yeah. Hey.
I will tell you, as you're like looking at your like group of friends to like, you're like starting to cast this spell. Endo is not with the group.
What?
You're like, oh, I'm gonna send the sending spell to my group of. Wait, hold on.
It's just a creature with
There-
which I'm familiar.
I'm
I know
I'm
that?
flavoring this a bit.
Oh, okay.
So because there's a bunch of stuff that happened that you guys weren't able to see. You're kind of like, oh, I'm about to send this spell to the group because like I'm familiar with all of them. They're I'm sure Garen can kind of grab it and whatever. Magic it up. You go to send it to them and you realize that you can't. Your focus is kind of splitting. There's like it's stronger in one way. Just one person the other way, and you're like, you start to focus on like, oh, okay, then just Endo, and Endo's the one that's separate.
Weird.
I'm just saying so that you don't send this thing thinking it's going to the group, and it doesn't.
I mean, my message is going to be fairly generic. Endo knows it's me, so I don't need to waste words on it. I will say, Tag and I are safe. Hello, Tag and I are safe. Whatever.
Hello, Clem.
Like, Tag and I are safe. Keller has more information. We have him. Are you safe? Has everyone gotten to safety? See you in Kane, I guess.
The message you get back, I'm just gonna say it's kind of like a brief neural like phone call for because I don't really know how the sending spell works specifically.
It's
so
the creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately, which is a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. That's
cool.
it.
So then, if he's just like if they're just like speaking in their mind, then you kind of hear them like they're in a fight. They're fighting someone right now.
No.
And they
Don't care for
say the group got out the direction we had planned for. It's 10.
I guess I shouldn't say see you in Kane, huh? I can retract that.
Going to be I'm going to be a little late fighting my ex. He chose the wrong side.
That sucks.
Fuck!
And then
Really playing out that Nimona scene.
well, I wrote this, then we watched the Mona. Okay, God.
It's a good fucking movie, though.
It's good aesthetics.
I wish I could just sometimes have sharper teeth, and sometimes have tapetum lucidum in my eyes, so that they're shiny. Just sometimes for flavor. It'd be
Just
pretty
for
cool.
I'm gonna turn into a bird.
Be pretty cool. You could help your girlfriend maybe get apples from trees. I don't know
Oh,
what their
yeah, I was
relationship-
like,
I don't know what their relationship
Why are
was.
you
in the
referring to
beginning.
Lexi as my girlfriend? I was so confused. I was like, that felt like weird inside.
Wait, which girlfriend?
When they're
Glorith,
kid,
they're
Glorith when
not.
they're
They're
kid.
not
Oh,
dating, but there's
oh.
I don't know.
It's
There's a
implied.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I'll
why I
say-
said girlfriend maybe. Get
I was like,
apples.
wait. I thought we went over the pronouns. Oh, I thought you were talking about Varys and Endo, and I was like,
Oh,
neither
yeah.
of them.
Oh no,
Our girlfriend
no.
identified.
I was talking about Lucas specifically and his specific desire to turn into a bird
Yes,
in his
and
real
then go
life,
get an
and then
apple.
I turned that into Lucas, the fictional character Nimona, and his maybe girlfriend Glorith.
Nimona
getting
ate you,
apples
Lucas.
for. So there are
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
several layers.
We just keep going.
We moved
We
off.
have to go deeper.
We moved off of Varys and what's that fucking dude's name from Korra? Varric. That's his
Varric.
name.
That's a
guy.
motherfucker.
That's the name. I thought when you said Varys, my brain auto-corrected to Varric, and I was like, they're nothing alike.
Yeah. I'll say, you guys, it's kind of one of those like aftermath scenes of a big old fight where just like
Again,
you're just like, man, I wish we had a horse and a carriage, and then a horse just kind of just like walks past you
Is it the
guys.
same horse from?
No,
It's Yule.
it's Yule. This fucking
Yule,
huge horse.
yes.
The multiverse.
Oh my god! Well, who is this giant Russian person and a weird bony guy?
Hey, he has some meat on his bones.
Well, I got an 18 on animal handling, so we're gonna steal that horse.
Oh yeah, and just kind of like stopped in front of you guys, and you're like, hey,
Good horse.
and it's just like, yeah, and you guys get on, you throw Keller in the back, and he's
Not gentle
just
at all.
wriggling.
I will relay the information that I got from Endo 2 Tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go back to help them out?
Probably. We did make a lot of jokes. I feel kind of bad for making so many jokes
I
about
actually
his
don't
ex, and now,
remember that.
and now
part
he's
of the
kind of
last
fighting
session.
him. I'm like, you're like, I don't know. I had the like.
The jokes you
the-
guys did made weren't that bad.
They weren't that bad, but they were a lot. I don't know. We
You guys can go back into the crowd and the fight and stuff if you want.
because Darren's gone.
We can just do your plan for the session a session late.
Just do the session twice.
Be like a
hey, let's just do
speed run
it
it?
again.
Yeah.
Roll it back.
I mean, I could try. We could try a good old, what is it called? A bait and switch? To get him out of there. I could disguise myself as another Endo and then have him follow me somewhere. I don't know.
Then you're in danger.
Yeah, but I can get out of there.
I don't want either of you to be in danger. I mean, normally they can
We
get
could
out of the
just
situation
ride through the crowd
too.
with a horse. People kind of no. Okay, thanks God. Jack starts saying that.
We
He's
could just like,
actually wait.
I don't know.
No,
Huh.
we could hang around, see if he needs help. They need help.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I need to percolate. Danny, need to percolate on it for like a while. I mean, I do have 4 uses of Thunder Wave, which sends everyone back. So I could just like walk through the crowd, whack, walk through the crowd, whack, and just like,
We could do that.
Slotch people.
I mean,
Hey, remember Andy when we were driving and I was like, this encounter should be fine unless you guys like start actively attacking people and then they're like, oh, you're the problem,
Yeah.
and then everybody
Yeah.
turns onto you and then you
Mhm.
just get eaten like a
yeah, we just
a
get
guided rat.
absorbed.
I need to, I need to think about what I want to do.
To be continued.
Yes. To be continued.
Yes.
Outside the garrison, you guys have Keller and a carriage and a horse.
What's the horse's name?
You don't know. You haven't talked to this horse. It just showed up.
We just talk to the horse. It doesn't
Yeah.
have.
You don't speak with animals.
I don't.
Horses don't have name tags. They don't have like little collars.
Alexis! Do horses have name tags? Do horses have name tags? Like a collar?
Like a dog collar.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh man, one sec. Let me go into my name
Random
list.
horse name generator.
Horse name generator.
Could just name him Tino.
After a minute, Keller wakes up.
Keller's already awake.
Hey, Keller.
Oh no. His name is Salt.
Salt!
Good to be back, huh?
He just looks at you and says, please shoot me.
No.
You super had a chance. Super ready to let you go. We like stopped to unlock the door for you. What do you know about fucking Barrett?
I thought we were all gonna run.
We are.
You're gonna
You
run away.
Why did you
disappeared.
sleep me?
You disappeared without us.
If we were all gonna run away together, you usually be like, hey, let's all go this
It was
way.
my turn. No, I don't. He just curls
No,
up
dude.
and
No,
then just goes
dude.
into the corner.
This is not over, buddy.
That's not an
You
excuse.
can
It's
forget
not an
about your
excuse.
nice fucking peaceful island with the silent monks. This is personal now.
You brought up what monks?
When you wanted to go get like excommunicated, they're not. What's the
Exiled?
word? Exiled. Thank you. When you wanted to get exiled to some island, I was like, and you didn't want to talk to anybody else, and this is a really dumb thing.
That's
to
when you brought up the monks.
I was, you wanted.
I forgot about the
Yeah,
monks.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm
Go
just
to
gonna hang out until you guys start interrogating me and torturing me.
We're not going to torture you.
We
It's just clear
might.
that you've got more
Is
information that could be helpful for
Is
us.
your friend? Did you still have that small friend?
Hell yeah, we do.
She's gonna torture me.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you
she
don't
is.
start talking,
No,
if you don't
she
start
is.
telling
She
us.
100% is, regardless.
It's definitely a good
You
comeback
can't.
situation.
He's tied up, but he does like a little thumbs up. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, whatever.
Just roll with it.
I can't. That's all I can do.
Exactly. That's all you can do. I'm inevitable.
You guys haven't started moving, so he can't roll out of the back of the thing.
Nope. Tag has a firm hand on him. Actually, no. Tag has
Hot.
to. No, not hot.
Just like this on Keller.
No, he'd be holding the ropes.
It's just like a line.
Yeah, but Tag has to drive the cart.
Cool.
So
And that's where we'll end this session.
maybe gonna go get Endo.
Gosh. Man. Maybe we gotta go get Endo.
Save him from his ex.
Cliffhanger. Gotta think about
nemesis.
that. You know,
That sucks. That really sucks.
it does
As we
really
just end
suck.
this fight.
So, yeah, thank you for listening. You know, you can find us on
like and
Twitter.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Our
What is
Patreon.
Guys, join our
What do
Patreon
you want to
for our
promote?
short
What do you guys
ride.
have to
Yeah,
promote?
exactly.
Yeah.
What have you? Do you guys have anything that you guys
have
have got
anything you'd
going
like to
on?
plug?
Where can they find
Follow my art account. I'm almost at 200 followers, and I would love to get there before the end of the year. Except I keep going back to 189.
you? Oh gosh,
Nice.
I'm fucking stupid.
You're not stupid.
I just, it's very funny to pretend this is
Yes.
real.